4 of VCT CN, my third VCT CN stream, and we've got DRG Nova FPX AG today. Should be decent. Quick disclaimer for anyone maybe watching the VOD or tuning in, I am going to be ending early today because I'm going to the football later to support Norwich City. You know how it goes. So it's not going to be a full day today from me, but I will pass on a raid to whoever's watching, and we'll keep the good vibes going. But yeah, okay. Is Project Horizon on yet? Is the stream up? It starts in 16 seconds. Perfect timing. Perfect timing as always. Svadil, how are you doing though? I do agree. I think Nova and FPX are two of the weaker teams at the moment in CN. DRG were playing some very interesting comps. They were trying to play mix on everything, and at the very least, we'll get to see mix today, right? If that's what they carry on with.
This one is bound to be just.
On the other hand, if it's bad, this could be a little sloppy. Also, Nova, this is a huge chance for them to actually build some confidence. I might be leaning towards them a little bit, not gonna lie.
VCT China, and I'm excited to see how it's going.
Netzerg, how you doing? You got a mate in your name. I'm guessing you weren't too happy with the Gentlemates game yesterday. It was a little disappointing. I think Foot do look very good though. I still think Gentlemates will make playoffs. It's just one of those, you know what I mean? Higher than Nova has been able to accomplish. And Nova, I haven't seen these casters before. Two new casters for me at least. But if they wanna get themselves yes, Netzerg. I watched the Mates Foot game yesterday. I didn't know who to call because genuinely I think Foot are a very good team. And they've managed to build that synergy between Sop and Zeus quickly. You were in the crowd. Wait, no way. I might have seen you. I probably did see you. There were 3 guys at the front shouting. Was that you? That's cool. Wait, should I go back on the VOD and find you? Where are we?
You can see their first kill percentages coming
up find the VOD.
because they're playing those different comps.
Here's the VOD.
Super heavy, trying to set up on those defense halves, just trying to get.
Where is it? There was a little bit towards the end, I think. Even when they were losing.
But the real question is,
final map.
For the end of the stage to qualify.
Can I find it? Here. Yeah, absolutely. And you brought up a these 3 guys. Which one? Which one? Which one? And those 3 agents Which one? Left, right, or middle? With the pink jersey and pink arm things. Oh, this is you! This is you! That's so cool. Oh, well, I hope you had a good time anyway, man. Sorry about the result. That's cool. That's cool. Frankly, there's really not a great answer to it except being better. It happens, you know. I think a lot of this game happens come down to individual performances on both sides. Both of these teams, like you said, are just experimenting still. They haven't quite figured out exactly what they want to be as teams. So that individual edge. I feel like today might be a little bit of a slow one. If on his new role, still having insane impact. If everyone's on Pacific, if everyone's watching the Pacific game, then the CN one might be a little slow. Actually, you know what? I have watch party permissions to watch Pacific. Let's just put it on while we're waiting. Let me just put it on while we're waiting. Oh Jesus. Let's not. Where is Pacific? VCT Pacific. Here we go. Oh my god, GE. Hello.
Texture going down in U-Haul, but traded well.
And then you got Javi as well. Crystal still trying to pick his timing.
Yeah, as soon as CN starts, we'll hop on that.
Taken out reveals some positioning, but it's a Bucky in the hands of Zinx after all. So still, as you hop in and on around. You take down Karen. The pit's gone. Six is dumping his body onto the spike, but Crystal trying to get it down to at least half.
Also, we've got Pilski casting.
And that will be enough. Foxy 9
I saw.
walks away with robbery.
Gets himself an orbital at the end of that one. To add insult to injury.
I saw a tweet from Komodo,
given
actually.
Full control of that A site multiple times in this half. They got it done with the Stingers, and once again, unsuccessful retake for a GE who tried to run a very cheeky set play straight down B. Sent it down B long. But just so much position given over to
Here's
Gen G,
the
who
statement.
set themselves up nicely.
As some of
inside
you
the
may have
pit.
seen, I will not be attending Stage 1 as part of the team. My employment situation here in Australia changed. Always had full-time employment alongside esports, so I can continue to meet my obligations. That's fair. No longer able to travel internationally for any large length of time, so he's had to step away.
Overdrive is in play here for you.
Ah, that's a shame. Wait, that's a big shame.
From that last round. But they're quick on the flank here.
I guess the one positive side is that he wasn't like let go or anything, you know. It was his own decision. That's always preferential. Hopefully he can come back. But yeah,
pretty quickly. How
That's
fast
tough.
do they expect to flank from GE though?
That's the whole thing. This all comes down to the
That
very
is tough.
minute timing. You relinquish control for most of the map, so you are aware down to it, but you're getting caught by utility.
Yeah,
as
Netsuck, when it
well.
comes to the fans between BBL and FUT, I've always been bigger for BBL than I have FUT.
But Gen G are just
FUT fans
hopping
are
all
interesting.
around, avoiding that beam of death.
I think there's a
Watching
lot
out for
of
the back
them
as
just
well.
because of
That's where the only players are alive.
international
Not to mention
appearances that they all had in the
well. I mean, they're feeling a little bit
in
more
the past,
confident
but
now.
Let's not forget what Patman did in
no,
the
I didn't hear
In
that
this
during
exact
the
same
game.
Position, there's no way they complete this retake, right?
Surely not.
They're using new
Sheriff,
headphones
there's
as
no
well,
friggin'
and I'm
way.
not
There we
sure
go. Big
how good
crossfire,
the
DRG.
soundproofing is.
Righting their wrongs from earlier. They'd rather
Obviously
not
good
relive that
enough
bad
to
memory. That's an 8 up on the board
obviously
for
good
them.
enough to be
Back and
like
forth exchange in the
competitively
last
stable,
couple of
but
rounds, but it feels like slowly but
different
surely
to
Gen G are
the
working
standard
their way
ones
through
we're
the
used to,
backside,
right?
Getting
So.
in touching distance of double digits now.
Yeah, we'll see.
For GE, it has to be said, a lot of cheeky setups on this defense, though. They've had some quick plays down B long. They've left the A site completely open. At some point, if you're playing a bit more of a gambly style, you've got to win some as well as lose some. They've been pretty out positioned a lot of times, but at what point do you run into the stack here as Gen G?
So it just kind of feels like a slight guessing game here and there as well. G should be better informed though. 0 point coming out.
Hey, no worries, dude. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good one too. Hope you enjoy your weekend. I think this is the last stream I'm doing this week. Maybe chance for a little bit of Pacific on the weekend, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe Sunday. Take the Saturday off. What games do we have actually? It's a good question. So today is Gen G, GE, and T1 Varel. Nongshim Paper X is tomorrow, and Full Sense DFM. Those are both good games. And then what's the last set of games? Secret DRX, RRQ Zeta. Yeah, those are okay. They're okay.
So GE now finishing up to map point.
Yeah, very nice setup, and that's kind of what I was saying. At some point,
all right, we shouldn't be too far away from getting in now.
You lost your Viper right off the rip. All of that passive pressure on the other side of the map goes away. You're not so much worried about a bathrooms lurk as the defense. You're not so much worried about the wall or the orb going up.
We have the map bans. It is Breeze Haven Lotus. Very common map veto for CN. So Breeze is first up.
Now just trying to rinse and repeat the same things again. Of course, the weaker site now would be A site. Gen G trying to recognize that.
I'll open the prediction up already.
Lonesome over there this time. Not throwing a stim for the boys. Creeping up in towards bathroom side.
Ooh. Trying to delay as much as possible.
Nice from Texture.
It's Texture with an op, of course.
Now you got no smokes for the retake. That's going to make things difficult. Yudo has crept his way into U-Hall.
Oh.
I cannot believe he's got away with 2 there.
That's huge.
Because of the sprint, and now he's going off for more. Got Javi chiming
Yeah,
in as well,
GE
and
winning
at this
first
point,
map. I mean, their
Texture,
bind
Louis,
always looked pretty
no
good.
spike
They
to
were running
game.
Pac-Man Waylay on this
50 seconds
a little
to
bit
play out
before,
the round.
but
GE are just
yeah,
gonna hop
great bait at the
around
end there from
and
Udotan.
close out the map in fashion. 13-8.
Man, this team is a real team. They mean business.
Started with the first pistol, but you get a big streak of rounds on attack there for GE.
This is a good little roster, you know.
Started, attacking side. And,
see if they can close it. That'd be interesting. Gen G going into their own map pick as well.
I mean, you love to see how they're kind of starting to cook all of this up. But for now, we're tossed to the coach interview on the stage.
Mine going GE's way now. We're having coaches interview for stage 1.
Who's this?
Thank you for joining me. So congratulations on the map win.
Platoon.
On the bind, which was your map pick. Just wanted to ask you about this comp you're running.
I've seen this guy's tweets before.
Was this your way of countering the current meta that's super duelist focused?
A little bit of that and a little bit just like, I feel like our players found a new identity after kickoff.
Oh?
And we're kind of experimenting with different roles and what we thought was really good for us then. I think we've grown from that altogether. And a little bit of the comp stuff, but I think it's just what
nice.
we really
Wait, they were playing. Were they playing
Right,
Deadlock?
speaking of
Am I
identity,
not mistaken?
back in kickoff, Vito was definitely GE's thing. Is he out of the picture now, or what should we expect?
That's still to be seen, I'm going to say. But we still like Vito. We still think Vito is a great agent. Just this is what we're playing for now.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I'm going to
The GE Vito stuff looked okay in the past, but was it not like Udotan playing the Vito anyway?
So much war.
What was their comp? Crystal, Deadlock, Patman, Gecko, Udotan. Yeah, Udotan was playing the Vito before. So they kind of changed up the roles quite a bit. I think Harvey was on Astra, if I'm not mistaken. Crystal was the initiator player. Yeah, a little reshuffle. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, I think... Yeah, we got to be heading into this one now. Let's go. Boom!
But I'm just not sure. I really do think there are generally other better options. But here we go. Walkouts coming through. DRG up first. And I kind of want to just continue talking about some of these players that we're going to see here flexing up first. And you know, we like we said, we kept talking about a lot of these players, a lot of the players kind of to watch. I do believe, like we said, Spirit, definitely one of those players on the waylay. We also, I mean, in general, I think that I think DRG have sort of the higher ceiling in this situation. So, you know, they are, you know, not to say that nobody.
I mean, I would agree. DRG definitely have a good ceiling. You know, it's just a question of
some
are they going to play to it, or are they going to bring out some?
I just overall feel like DRG have
some busted ass comp that no one wants to see.
Overall, they're kind of the.
That's the real question.
Like you said, to win in
Do
this,
we get the DRG
matchup?
that is capable, or the silly,
I mean, it's
the silly
just
one?
hard to bet against the firepower that's on the side of DRG. But I mean, look, if you're a fan of Nova and if you're Nova themselves, you're definitely betting on that because they're coming in. You've said this before, I'll say it again. They're coming in with something to prove. And honestly, in a game like Valorant, which
The walkouts are sick.
Not just young players, but
Alex R.
players that are so confidence-based, that can be a huge thing as well. And as they enter now, look, we've got both of these teams. They're obviously talented. They obviously belong in T1. And at that
Let's
level,
see how this
the
goes.
differences,
Let's see how this goes.
they can be major, but they're not insurmountable. These are all differences that can be overcome by just playing together and playing well. And in this meta especially, there is a factor of who's having the better day. And that could be the factor that pulls Nova up ahead of DRG in this game today.
Yeah. And I mean, we talk about a lot of the DRG players, but Nova players are certainly, you know, they're not bad.
I'm
going to
do a little trick, actually.
We were talking about Autumn, we were talking about Azir before the match started, or the stream started, and those players are certainly consistent. They have great mechanics, and if they're on today, I think that they're really going to be sort of like the X factors for Nova in this matchup.
Yeah, Autumn especially. I mean, he he's having a bit of a regression from last year, but his potential, his peak is still so far high up there. So all he has to do is really bridge that gap, that difference, that disparity between what he can be and what he is right now, and that difference alone could make this a
the one player I'm
very
looking at probably is just Swagzor, right?
I mean,
is Swagzor going to pop off today, or is he still feeling the nerves? It's not EDG.
Because Breeze in particular
Still a very good
kind of
team.
A more mechanically
Cashew
heavy
as
map,
well.
just given the long range fights that you're going to be taking in general. So yeah, I mean,
Let's
but it's
see
also
it.
pretty strategic.
Nova certainly looked
I mean,
pretty,
having to kind of manage your line
pretty happy,
smokes,
in decent spirits.
You know,
So
know where to take map control.
just
I
have
feel
to
like
find
it's
out.
a little bit more punishing. You know, there's a little bit less room for error on Breeze than other maps. Just my personal opinion on it. But overall, I think it's going to be an interesting first map to see how that things kind of go.
Yeah, I do wonder.
Hello,
what
Miho.
kind of
How you
comp
doing?
We'll see here. I'm not
Good
too
morning
sure
to you,
if
boss.
that Neon Sky Waylay combo works that well on Breeze with the sides as
You just
wide
copying and
open
pasting song
as
lyrics into the
large as they
into
are.
the chat.
That sort of
Huge.
mosquito comp might not work just as well as, you know, maps where the sides are a bit smaller and where you don't have space to escape it. With Breeze, I mean, if you're on A side and they're doing that towards the A main.
Oh, we've got both of the mascots. I don't get why is the Dragon Ranger Dragon
Right.
But I
not
do
the
wonder
same
what the comps are
colors
gonna be
as
like
the
here for
logo?
DRG.
You know? They've
Yeah,
got
I
a
mean,
green
we can
dragon.
certainly
The
expect them to
capybara is
do-
the
to
best,
continue
man. I
on
love
with
the
that
capybara.
Waylay Neon. I think honestly, it generally worked out for them. They didn't necessarily
Big
win.
fan.
But I think they have the right formula, and if they're gonna commit to the idea of kind of like, you know, maybe
Queen
we
Made
might
in
see something
Heaven?
different just for the sake of reinvention and continuing to experiment.
I mean, I listened to quite a bit
But
of
in
Queen.
general,
I can't
think
say that I've heard
the
that
Waylay
one though.
Neon is still the right formula, just given that it's in the meta.
I don't know if that
As far
makes
as
me a
the
fake
other
fan or
agents,
what,
though,
but
I definitely think that your Vipers. Yep, that's exactly what
Fair
we're gonna
enough.
see.
There it
So
is.
yeah, there we go. So yeah, we're seeing Viper on the side
What
of
do we
Noah,
got?
and we're actually not
Solo
necessarily
Waylay-
seeing Lion Smokes on DRG. We're seeing
wait, sorry.
Omen and Astra, which is really,
Waylay
really interesting. So
Neon
no Lion
and
Smokes there, but we are
Neon
seeing the Waylay
Jet.
Neon comp like we expected. That combined with the Sky
Guan
can be
Ji
really
is not
powerful,
gonna
especially
play
'cause of the
Waylay.
flashes, so it's something to watch out for.
Yeah,
why wouldn't you though?
absolutely. And
I
on the other
genuinely
side, on
don't
the side of
see
Nova,
the benefit.
We have Autumn back on
Waylay does
Sova.
everything that Jet does,
That rhymes
minus
as well,
knives.
So they are surely favored now because that rhymed.
You got the dash. The hinder is still
Sova
broken
on this
OP.
map,
I guess
do
it's
like a
Breeze.
Sova on this map. I
So
don't know
it's
if
like
I
a comfort
prefer
thing, right?
Sova over
But
Sky, with Sky in
yeah.
its current state, especially within the context of the combo
Interesting
that
one.
DRG are running. But I think Sova's ability to get information early on can still help this team get a lot of space against, again, the comp that DRG are running, which isn't really a particularly space-taking comp, slow-paced space-taking comp. It's a fast, I'm going to hit this side, I'm going to hit that side, I'm going to hit this
Albert,
side.
what's up?
So with that in mind,
Hey, no
maybe
worries,
Nova
dude.
can get enough
No worries.
space
I hope work goes
when
well.
DRG
I thought
attempt
it was
to
a
go
bank
for those
holiday for
fast,
most people.
suffocating XX,
Right.
that they can make this defense side
Jesus
a
came
bit
back.
more comfortable for themselves.
Jesus is coming back.
Yeah, I completely
It's
agree.
Easter
and
or
one
something.
thing about Nova that I really want to hone
yeah.
in on is the fact that their issue
Appreciate you
isn't
leaving a
necessarily
chat, though, bro.
taking the space. I mean, even
Hope,
against EDG, they were able to take space.
hope your work
The problem was
fulfills your
holding the
life
space
in the
they've
way that
taken.
you
Their
wish for it
real
to.
issue when
know?
they faced off against
I hope it
EDG
brings
was
you
the fact that they
good
really weren't
fortune
able to do much in the
and all
sense
that.
of holding those post
No bank
plants. So
holiday,
I
but you
wanna
do
see
on
if they
Monday?
Kind of change that up
I
here
see.
coming into this game.
That's a
I
good point,
absolutely
right?
can't wait to see what goes on here. But here we go, Nova versus DDG.
All right.
DRG on the cards here.
Nova
Fights,
with
of
an
course, on
with
both
the
sides
aggro
here
B
as
pistol.
Nova go out and try to fight them. Where has Spirits just dashed to all the way inside?
We see this one
into a firing
usually.
squad. Swagsource position is
A lot of
so,
teams like to do this pistol,
so good here.
and it's worked
DRG
out
like
pretty
the
well.
Only one on the side of that team to get one. A strong, solid start for Nova. A lot of space taken. Not afraid to fight at all. But look, he
Oh.
might get caught up here. He does absolutely. Hang
Okay.
on. Okay. Izzy.
Azir's holding his ground though.
Here for
That's
them.
very
That's
nice.
2 kills clean.
Very, very nice.
Fantastic stuff for Nova.
Yeah, Nova holding strong there on the B site. Honestly, it was more of a read than anything else, in my opinion. Just, I really do think that Nova kind of just hard antied them. They fought up. They were able to kind of.
Yeah, I really don't believe that. I have absolutely no idea where the Waylay was off to there. I have
much they were perfectly able to isolate because of the util usage, the smokes, and everything like that.
I don't think that the EDG game was a true indication of how strong Nova actually are.
Is going to be so important. This round they don't want to give up any good guns, so Guanji is holding.
I believe in them.
Here. And once again, DRG just gonna walk up towards B, try to do something here. I mean, these duelists can end up doing a whole lot of damage on these anti-eco rounds.
Oh, nice.
Going in.
He doesn't quite get the second one, but he does get one
4v4. Oh, come on, lads. Calma, calma.
Still on site here. He has to do so much.
Oh, no.
The flash comes through and he's taken out.
Oh, wait, Kyushin gets a shot kill. Nick is low. Reloading the Outlaw. Kyushin's ahead of the play. 1v1. Sheriff v Ghost. Can he find a gun? Oh, nah, man. I don't know what the plan was there from Nova. Everyone just lost the jewels. Pandy, good morning. How are you? Welcome back in. Trying to hold down the fort for CN here. But Pacific is live, and that doesn't make life easy for us. So definitely gonna just sort of reconsider what is going to be best for me to stream on some of these days. I think the plan probably has to be, right, CN, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday's like huge day. Or do they even play on Monday? Like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? And then just ride EMEA into the later week with a little bit of Pacific here and there. Okay.
A quick bandit kill, but he has so much left to do. Azir has so much left to do, and he's not.
Is Norwich playing today? Hell yeah, dude. We're against Portsmouth at home.
You want to be aggressive.
Let me see. Where is the championship table?
They're honestly doing incredibly well.
The English CN streamer. No, literally. I guess I am, right? I guess I am. Yo, Riot Games, please hire me. Please, please hire me for champs. I know Chinese. Not really. Blohalina, what's up? Good morning. Oh no. My day is very, very, very now bad. Oh no. Well, I hope your day gets better.
Life deciding to take a little stop there in the middle doors and getting punished as a result.
It's Friday. Nearly there. You're nearly there.
Unfortunately, though,
one more day. One more day, and then it's the weekend.
Yeah, those numbers really matter there, but look at the team. They're just literally walked into A, and there's virtually no info gathered other than the fact that Spirit...
Portsmouth are rubbish, yeah. According to the table, at least. Get the table up in a second. They are 21st. Norwich are 10th. A win could put us 9th. And with that, we would be 6 points off the playoff places. That's tasty. I don't think it would actually be 6 points, though, because Southampton are in 6th, and Southampton are in form. I actually don't know who they play. You know what? Let's do a little bit of research, everybody. My Life Gamer, it's a Norwich shirt. It's a Norwich City shirt. It's an old one. It's like, what year is this? Can't remember. Like 2003, 2004? Yeah, Leicester City might actually get relegated. I don't know, maybe Portsmouth instead. So yeah, who does Southampton play? Southampton, ooh, wait, they've got Wrexham. That's going to be a big one. That's a big game. That's a big game. They've got Arsenal in the cup first, though. £3 on Norwich to win. Mihal, I pussied out, man. I didn't spend any money on Norwich beating Leeds. You remember when we were both going to be, when we were both going to put some money on that? Didn't do it, dude. I'm sorry. What can I say? Gambling-free stream. Life Gamer, which team do you support? Are you a Leicester fan? Or you support another team?
Still has the 5 blades, still just waiting for DRG to do something, make some sort of mistake, trying to kind of just avoid
The best team in yellow and green, by the way, which also includes Brazil.
Yeah, literally being hunted right now.
Gabriel Serra, my favorite Brazilian. Second favorite Brazilian, Team Liquid Daiki. Third favorite Brazilian.
It really does have to be all.
Good question, actually. Who is my third favorite Brazilian? I don't know. Ooh! Ooh!
He does get the second, he does get the third!
Oh, I didn't even realize we were in a 1v5 there. Those are 3 big kills.
Yeah, it was
good effort.
Definitely a valiant effort for sure. Not able to
in the championship, QPR now. Hey, I always wanted to do an away day at Loftus Road. I feel like QPR's a good little away day, right? That's a proper football ground right there. All the terraced houses right around it, barely any space between the stadium. I think the ground is a little bit crap. Because I'm pretty sure your pitch is falling apart, isn't it? There was a big conversation about your pitch falling apart when we were there. Ooh, nice pace change from DRG. I say pace change, they have just been hitting the sights. I've got a mate who's a QPR fan as well. I forgot who your centre-back is. My... I don't know, do you know Cairo, right? My co-commentator? He's like family friends with one of your centre-backs that is benched, that never plays. What's the deal with that? Why don't you play him? I think...
And notice how green there was isolated on the site.
Forgot his name.
I mean, DRG was able to fully take it with green literally being the only
But yeah,
person. You can see on that
QPR looked a bit shocking when they came to Cairo Road.
Trying to hold B with his life, and it just didn't work out.
But I remember the days Adel Tarabt. Streets won't forget. How you doing, Leon? Hey, no worries, dude. This isn't going to be a long stream. I got to wrap it up by like 2 PM, so you got me for 4 more hours. That's actually not bad. I'll be here for like 4 more hours, but then I got to dip. The Norwich Beer Convention started today as well, by the way. Huge. 100+ different beers to try. Might have to go over and have a little sample.
Of those players on a tours main and giving life a free entry from the side, and that's hopefully what's being discussed here in this.
Oh yeah, Mihal, Fnatic did win map 1 in that Eternal Fire game, didn't they? Eternal Fire kind of choked it a little bit. Little choky.
It's not too far out yet. They're only 4 rounds behind. They're still in the game. I don't really think DRG have gotten too much momentum yet, but it's certainly getting there. So I really think
beer conventions never end well. Of course.
What needs to change here. Can see
because the beer convention is ending. That's a terrible thing. How could it ever end well?
They're trying to kind of figure things out now on the fly. I really think they need some sort of preset plan. They need to
I've been drinking far less anyway.
They really just have to
in recent years,
as well,
as I've grown older, you know,
the tradability, things like
just social functions. Every now and then, I think there's a gene in British people where whenever it gets sunny outside, the sunlight causes a reaction that just makes you want to have a pint, and put the barbecue on.
Sort of just, it's necessary to be tradable.
Yeah, it's so important.
It's unfortunate, man. Nova win pistol, they've not won a round since. I hope this isn't a stomp. Really.
Yeah. And I
really do here. I mean, they're on the right side. They've stacked the right side.
It's true. And I already like this setup a lot better. You can see 2 players playing together on the B site. You can see Swagzor just chilling half wall as well.
Well, that's the thing too. My mate is actually going to be DJing at this convention.
Sort of just off of A,
so
info, but able to kind of get out if necessary, and this is the exact
I'll be there for him.
Defensive spread that I'd like to see. So
he's debuting as a DJ in the sense that he DJ'd before, DJ'd many times for different events and things. Right? He's not a novice, but he now has his DJ name. You know, he's got his name. He's debuting his name. He's really become a DJ. He's not just the guy anymore. He's become the artist.
And all of his teammates are only just coming in with, again, their weaker...
Yes, Cyber. Nova have already played, but CN has a pretty rigorous schedule, which involves just, you know, they play multiple games per week. Oh, wow. DRG just playing on a different level right now.
Oh, it's too easy for the side of DRG.
Stage name Alex Keston. Hey, dude, if you want to send some music my way, I'm happy to listen. We got a few people, I think, in my Discord who make music, so the media channel is always yours. This is what I find, you know? Like, there are two forms of self-promotion. There's like shameless self-promotion for random content that you made if you're like a content creator. And then there's actually self-promoting something that you spent time, effort, and love in. And I've always got time for people who are actually, you know, spending a lot of time and effort on their craft, so... You post your tweets there? No, well, Mihal, you're not in the Discord anymore, so yeah, you used to. Yeah. Yeah, Cyber, CN play more than any other region. Well, when I say play more, they play more consistently. Same amount of games, same format. The difference is, yeah, they play a lot of games quite quickly. It's because they're on roadshow a lot of the time. They play in a bunch of different cities. Like, it's very demanding on the players. It's interesting, though, because I spoke to No Man from XLG, and I asked him, you know, from a player perspective, how do you actually feel about how the format is in CN? And he just sort of said, like, it's good and it's bad. I'll get onto the why after this retake. Let's go Swagzor. Let's go Swagzor. Flexin has the util. Stun and recall. Wait, did he not have pull? Well played, Swagzor. There's the good and the bad. We'll start with the good. The good is that having such a rapid schedule, playing all of these games, being in a different city, it helps prepare you for international events when you might have to play games in fairly quick succession, like in the playoff brackets. Being in a different environment, being used to living out of a hotel, playing around your teammates, building up that chemistry, you know? The bad side is... it can lead to burnout, potentially, sometimes. I guess another positive is, you know, they finish early, so they have way more time to prepare. Because people talk a lot about, like, oh, you get momentum from going on a run in your regional event and then going to an international. It's not true. It's not true. I've spoken to players about this in EMEA before and coaches, and they'll say to you, like, no, it's impossible to carry that momentum across. Because say you do really well and you get like top seed or something, you skip straight to the playoffs, right? You don't play group stage unless we're talking champs. And then on champs, there's 4 groups, so it's a little more spaced out, the matches you play.
Unfortunately, though, he does need to get one here. He doesn't quite get it.
So yeah.
Just walking out and getting him in green finally puts him down, but
DRG, man. This is their map pick. This is their map pick, but I'm not holding out lots of hope for Nova if it carries on.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Nova now in a position where, I mean, at the time of the first time out, things were sort of still definitely winnable. Not to say they're not winnable now, but it's just so much more difficult. When you have these round differentials like we're seeing now, I mean, it becomes super rough to get your head back in the game.
Mihal, we'll see what the format looks like. We will see what the format looks like for next year. I don't think it's long now. I've said I can feel the ground rumbling. I've got my ear to the ground for you all. I can feel a rumble. We're not far away now. Not long now before we find out.
They could be playing what that kind of comp does. Spirits is already on site. The flash comes through. He doesn't get the kill, but Life, he's behind.
Who knows, man? Maybe they'll give us a little Easter tease.
It's insane.
They don't have the spike. Kets, they do not have the spike at all, and it's all a ruse. They're literally heading all the way towards A. Yeah, last 2 players on Nova are towards mid, so they're gonna have some sort of information. They're gonna be
That's the thing, Cyber. Because let's give the example of Tier 2 this year. Tier 2 playing so many games. Some of those guys. Kind of depends on what league you're in and stuff, but if you're a successful Tier 2 team, like Enterprise, you're playing all of EMEA Clash. Sorry, you played Kickoff first in Northeast, played all of EMEA Clash, came back, played all of Stage 1, played Stage 1 EMEA, gonna go back in a few days' time and play all of Stage 2. Stage 2 challenges EMEA. I don't think there is a Stage 3 for Northeast. I think they go straight to Stage 3 challenges EMEA. Then EMEA Stage 2 play-ins, playoffs, champs. They win the whole thing, you know? What a gauntlet. You missed Demon 1 in DRG? I don't think Demon 1 misses DRG.
Yeah, I mean,
Actually curious to see how that goes. America starts tonight, right? Or are they starting on Saturday?
Look at the way that DRG are using attention in this game. They understand.
No, they don't start tonight.
Is dive in there and doing a little bit of chip.
Wait, they don't even start this week, sorry. They start next week.
So Life can just walk
Silly me.
and get 2
Oh, yeah,
kills for
okay.
himself.
Interesting.
And they know when they've taken B, they can just walk into A, and that's exactly what Flexin did as well. And now Nova, once again, finding themselves in an equal round with nothing really bought to help them get an upper hand here. Guanji are trying to... Oh, he gets the first one though. I said that, but he gets it.
Cyber, I don't think it'll be fully open. But if they want to create more pathways from Tier 2 to Tier 1, then that's good enough for me.
15-8, they're good.
I actually didn't hate it when we had some partner teams in CS. Like your Blast Premier events and stuff, but then they leave open spots. For example, imagine you have like a handful of teams. Oh, Life, I'll give you the role. You should have the role now. You'll be able to see the channels. Say you got like 5 partner slots. Your Fnatic, your... I don't know. Na'Vi, Liquid, all of that. So you're guaranteed to see them play. They're the well-supported teams. You know that they're going to invest and make a roster that's competitive enough. And then the rest are just open spots for the best teams. I think that would be cool.
Who manages to get another one fading away as well.
Damn. Spirit's just been wrecked by his own Viper Wall. Or his own Astra Wall, sorry. Hello, Cushion? We not peeking through that? Hello?
On the round, that spike is down, and these 2 players are going to try to play together. Spirit with the last kill there, and honestly,
Mihal, that's not true. That's not true. I haven't accused anyone in my Discord of cheating at Wordle other than you, because you were actually cheating at Wordle, so...
It's the 1v1s, which I think in large part they've kind of corrected.
You're the only person in the Discord that anyone ever said was cheating.
It's not as bad as we've seen earlier in the game, but overall, the other thing too, I think it's just slow reactions on these site hits.
Yeah, I mean, you have to wonder, you know...
So,
he kills one on mid.
That's not on me, bro. That's not on me. Cyber, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming back. I remember you were here in the stream the other day, so...
So you have to wonder what
Thank you.
the comms are like on this team.
You even did it live on stream?
Individual plays, but that is a good shot.
Yeah, well, I think when you did it live on stream, it took you longer than usual.
Once again, that blade storm coming through. He wants to get more. The op is
Also, it was like late in the afternoon. You could have already done Wordle on Discord. You know?
And that offline is incredibly powerful, and that's they really need to start taking.
You were always an early Wordle user. In fact, Mihal, we can trial you right now. We can trial you again. We need to do it in person, actually. We need full, complete, concrete proof. We need someone to stand next to your bedside as you go to sleep. You wake up in the morning, you're banned from your phone, we present you with the Wordle, and you must answer it. We'll do it in the arena. It's too late at that point. Wordle have been out for like all the day. Obviously, you could have cheated. We need you to be there as the new Wordle refreshes. We got to see you do it for real, man.
But it's Flexin who manages to survive with 15 HP and takes his head off, and he's now going to probably get healed up quite a bit once his plan comes through.
Yeah, it's true, and all of a sudden, yeah, this retake just becomes so much more difficult overall. Autumn and Guang, the last ones to stand here, and Guang is sitting with an op, so I mean, as long as these players don't really take any unnecessary...
Oh, Kyushin's been spotted. Guang, where are we? What are we doing, buddy? Come on, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Oh no. This is a stomp. This is a stomp.
And takes his head off again.
Hate to see it.
Unfortunate for the side of Nova there, at least from Autumn, but unfortunately, it's been more of the same. A great start into the round, followed then by a lot of individual plays. Individual. Twice. And once again,
whoa, what's that, man?
Alright, well, Flexin's last kill
what was that from
Flexin? Something that happens in my ranked games, to be perfectly
It's just full strafing.
But, we were seeing,
crazy behavior. Madman behavior.
It's one of those situations where these players on Nova are sort of just in the same situation as what we saw with EDG. Yeah, they're really just not able to, you know,
oh, interesting. Another org from MENA has popped up in Southeast Asia Game Changers. Stallions have moved over.
I mean, Nova are, you know, it's only the first map. They still have kind of room to turn it around, but they've got to get it going here and fast. Or else,
interesting.
I mean, they might honestly see this match, you know, fall away from them just as quickly as the EDG one did.
I mean, it's
a little halftime break.
Very dominant for the side.
Do I speed run the Wordle for everybody?
Difficult to imagine Nova are going to be able to get themselves.
Surely not enough time for this. Give it a go. Oh, never mind. Guess we'll do that later then. Haha. Just kidding. Mihal, since I don't know, you still here? You still here, Mihal?
It's a big
I've got one for you.
From Nova. They have
just because I know you love it.
Otherwise,
just because I know you love it.
Map might just have to be a wash.
I mean, I think overall, now that we're on the
watch party.
Here,
wait, what was that? Or was that a little? Was that a live skirmish? Sorry.
Really, the no line smoke comp ends up working.
Oh, interesting.
Because you know the Astra Omen, obviously, like having double controller here is sort of a necessity if you don't have at least that one line smoke. But I think overall, the line smoke still is just really, really useful for cutting off these super long chokes that you tend to see on Breeze. And so I really am just curious how they're going to tend to approach this in this half.
Oh, Kets Me Outside and Nobi are the commentators. There we go. Now we know. Oh no. The Dragon Rangers. They're too strong. They're too strong. Wordle 3 out of 6. Alright, I'll keep that in mind, Mihal. Keep that in mind. I was just saying to you, I've got something for you. Because I know you love it. I know you love it when I talk about it.
They're comfortable taking that retake.
It's true, and now DRG can honestly just chill out. They have the numbers. 2 of their players don't really have a whole lot of health, but it doesn't even matter. DRG literally don't even care about the B site. They're perfectly fine playing retake. That's exactly what they're doing. 5 players now going from mid, and honestly...
Oh, Kyushin, nice shot. That's great damage. That is great damage.
I mean, DRG still have
2v3, but Kyushin's done his job.
Certainly done.
Green gets a kill with a body... Well, I mean, both of them get a kill with one body shot. Flash isn't great info.
What an incredible
this position from Green. It always feels so horrible to play around that box. Here we go. There's one. There's 2. Ooh, has the dash. So he saw him leave. You saw him leave. Oh, my lord. What a clutch. What a clutch from Guanji. Vertex, welcome to the stream. Welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, Mihal's not answering the question because I wanted to make him ask because I'm trying to farm interactions. The short form absolutely popped because I know he loves it. I know he absolutely loves it. 3.7k on Instagram, by the way. By far the best post I've ever done, and it was actually me doing my job, which is cool. It makes me feel like I'm good at doing my job. That's nice. No long stream today, unfortunately, Vertex. I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint you.
Huge round, but I do want to make sure that you remember.
This is just gonna be CN today. I'm not doing EMEA. Na'Vi Heretics is gonna be a good game. I already know it. I already know it. But
I mean, it just kind of looks like
gonna miss that one, unfortunately.
Rotating off of A actually really quickly here.
Very early.
Yeah, very
just gonna take the day today.
Probably expected these players on Nova maybe to rotate, but
I'm gonna drink beer instead of watching EMEA with you.
So,
nah.
I mean, they have some sort of info, I think. I mean,
it's not like that. I'm going to the football. Oh, nice. All right, yeah, you take that. 1 for 1 on this round is fine.
No, honestly, that's good on life to at least get one there. That's one gun down, and to honestly just kind of how DRG need to approach this round, just get as many guns off as they possibly
exactly,
can.
Mihal. Exactly. You're a fake fan.
Not quite biting. They still expected them to rotate.
EMEA is in your blood. You can't help it.
On this A side, and they're gonna have it essentially for free.
True, and they're just gonna literally walk up, slowly clear these angles. They are kind of just taking their time here. They're gonna be able to get that spike down with plenty of time to spare, and here comes the post plant. Nova's issue, generally, like I had discussed, has been holding these.
As soon as this game ends, I'm already thinking about the Swift play I'm gonna call. I'm gonna play. Sorry, I'm playing Swift play after this.
But if they can't, then spike here is good.
Norwich or EMEA, choose one. I have chosen many times in the past. Do you think I watch every... I mean, I have a season ticket, which means I can go to every single home game that Norwich play. There are times when I don't see them play for months because I'm working EMEA. I have picked EMEA over Norwich many times. This time, I just, I want to go. I go watch the matches with my dad, That's the time I get to see my dad, so I want to go see him.
It's gonna be doable.
I have my reasons.
I mean, look, we
spend some time with the family.
Things happen in Valorant. This is such a momentum-based game that you can honestly see.
Why not do a Swift play with people watching the stream? If people watching the stream want to join the Swift play, they can.
Really quickly, and now.
That JC? Hell yeah. I don't... Wait. Yeah, he is a JC, actually. He is a JC. That tends to be a theme in my family. Even though the J isn't the same, the JC is a common thing.
That's a good start. It's excellently played.
It's a great start, getting rid of that controller early as Spirit's now looking to explore. He does
nice from DRG. Clean clears.
And then Swags finally peaks. He's taken out by
4v3.
Once again, Nova start out the round.
Little reposition. Doggy dog. Wait, didn't get the stun?
Unfortunately, he knows he's being pushed, and Green
One
gets another one as well. It's going back and forth between these two teams.
It's a shame.
2v3.
Bit of a misplay there.
They're gonna get that plan down. There's still a lot more to do. They had to hold it afterwards against Life and Flexin, who are both having great games.
Why did I choose the football club? I mean, it's the closest football club to where I live. I mean, anyone in Norfolk will tell you that. The county, so the general area in which I live, there's only one city in it. And there's only really... Well, okay, that's not true. There are lots of football clubs in Norfolk, but I live in Norwich anyway, so it's genuinely, if I were to pick another football club, they would be further away than Norwich. In the UK, people, generally speaking, support their local team, and that is a tradition that is brought up through family as well. Something that esports doesn't have. Like, where is Nova? You know what I mean? It's Chinese, but other than that, you know, where?
That's a gun round for Nova. That's a gun round.
People support players rather than clubs because there's not that affiliation there, you know? If esports can get that right, then that would be huge. I think there are only a couple of examples. Probably PaperX is a good one. People support PaperX because they've built an identity, you know? A style of play, W gaming, that's kind of their thing. They have solid merch.
Trying to get multi-kills there to start the round. We talked about that aggression from DRG that we'd expected on the defense. I didn't think it would be that aggressive.
I mean, it's a great way to play when you have that weaker buy, when you only can afford a judge. It's a great way to get a free kill, essentially, by essentially doing something you never expect them to do. But unfortunately, that did only get them 1 kill, and they still
yeah, I mean, a bit of a risky play. Don't know if I would agree with the commentator that it's a free kill if you slide in with the judge. But it was a nice idea, right? Change of pace. They've not got the best guns in this round, so. Honestly, Michal, Newcastle is a great city. And after going to Newcastle once, it's, yeah. Want to go back, genuinely. It's a really nice place. Apparently I was a bit of a degenerate for drinking brown ale. Oh, nice gap. Well played, Flexin. Nova leave it really, really late.
Finally taking him out. There's another kill. Wakasha with the sheriff.
This wasn't even their full buy. Green's got to go huge. 2v1, can Vukashi get a better gun here? Okay, this is nice. Pushing up with the smoke.
The spike is down, time's ticking. Green playing back.
Doesn't have a second smoke here though. Does get spotted. He's basically dead. Nicely played.
And it's a thrifty.
You like some clubs because I find it interesting how they work and their club structure. Interesting to see how different management and ideas work together. Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose so. The classic example would be in the Premier League in years gone by. Southampton were always a feeder club, I suppose. Liverpool would sign a lot of players from Southampton because they had a very strong academy system. And that academy allowed for them to, you know, keep themselves financially stable. And it's sort of the same with Norwich. We've had a lot of players go through our academy, our ranks into our first team, or maybe we've signed a player into our first team that's been successful. And then there you go. We flip them for a profit. And that keeps us financially viable. You know, not everyone's got loads of money. It does kind of suck sometimes when your team can't be as competitively ambitious because you have to sell your best players, but sometimes that's what it takes to survive. I would definitely rather be in that situation than some of these teams now, like Sheffield Wednesday, that just don't have owners.
If that makes some sense to you.
Greenman, Nova's in-game leader is Kyushin. I'm pretty sure. New in-game leader. But yeah. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good morning.
Be able to keep up with the pace that DRG are constantly playing at, even on the defense side. I mean,
Newcastle's structure is amazing. They just got the Saudi bag and promote Saudi sponsors. Think about that sentence. And then we'll just, you know, that feels like a very sustainable structure, doesn't it? Yes. What happens when the prince pulls the plug, bro?
If he's just dashed in and he's gotten one, he does get traded out as he teleports back, but life on the other side gets one as well. And now he's gotten 2 before Nick gets his 2.
That's just modern day football, I suppose. Newcastle's definitely a big enough city and history to fulfill that.
Who
But
literally has the most life overall on the team. You see,
yeah, Cyber.
standing up after pretty much
I mean, it
every
helps when you build your own
round.
competition that you're guaranteed to win because you enter in every single tournament.
Game. Nick cleaning it
So
out
you
there as
average
well.
enough points to
That
for it to basically be
great transfer
foolproof.
right there, and we find ourselves at match point for DRG.
And then they have the little star on the badge as well. The little EWC star for winning the tournament they created. It's crazy, isn't it?
Oh, he gets there.
Yeah,
He just got headshotted.
Yep.
He dashed in, and Nick.
Yeah, they're in every game.
Anticipating that slide and takes him out as well. Spirit a kill of his own. But
So,
Green and Zira and Guan,
say you don't win
end-to-end
anything, but you get close enough to a podium finish in every game. You enter every game,
And from the shadows getting popped out back into
and maybe only a couple of teams even get close to entering.
He picked up the spike. I think.
Another one?
Oh,
Like,
I was
yeah,
gonna say,
obviously
did he
you're
pick
gonna
up
win.
was that to pick up the spike? I was like, I don't even know.
I think
Okay,
so.
yeah, spike picked up though. Plant
Oh,
is down,
life?
and space taken.
Spotted.
Auto
Lost.
finding one, and
Life
now it's
lost.
all down to Flexen to close it out.
I mean, DRG getting caught out by the same things that at Nova were being criticized for, which is these individual
Hydrate? I
plays.
literally
there's
just
really
drank
no
it, did I
reason
not?
for Life to push up that way while Flexen is still rotating through mid. If he had waited a little bit for 2v2, that could have been better, but I mean, it's a 1v1.
Ah, there we go. GG DRG. Map 1 goes to the Dragon.
Flexen is certainly flexing the mechanical skill there as DRG find themselves a map win on their map
All right.
Breeze. And I mean, look, I think honestly,
Pandy in the YouTube chat, you want to hop in the Swift play?
for them. I mean,
Anyone want to
overall,
hop in the Swifty with me?
That double duelist, that double dive comp
I can open up a little party
more or
code.
less flawlessly for
We
them
can
as
we can go for
Nova
it.
Find themselves on the back foot once again, coming into the second series of stage 1.
Yeah, I mean, a dominant win from DRG here. Nova not quite able to find their footing either, and more importantly, struggling to stop that Neon Whaley combo.
Can I play on Mumbai servers?
Running nowadays. So going
I actually might be able to. I'm genuinely being serious. I think I might be able to play on Mumbai servers because Dubai and Bahrain servers are down, right? Because of, you know,
I'm not too sure
conflict in the Middle East.
Yeah, I mean,
So
honestly,
they've
even more
opened up
scary
Mumbai servers for people on
because
EMEA, so they have
R3 site maps,
something to
it's
play
even
on.
more attack-centered than a map like Breeze.
So yeah,
I mean, you can at the very least, especially
I
with
think I
the
can
use of
play.
Vipers, get away
I
with
think I can
stopping
play
a
on
lot of these
Mumbai,
plays that
unless they've reverted it. But I was on the game yesterday, and
it's
that,
gonna be a lot more difficult to hold for Nova if
yeah,
they're
Dubai
struggling
is
to do it on
still.
Breeze
Oh,
as well. So they've
Dubai
definitely
is
gotta get
down.
something together here. Some
Oh, and
excellent shots
Bahrain.
from
Oh, it's the same
Mechanical,
message.
certainly
Okay.
the difference maker,
Let me see.
from the side of DRG, and
I
can't
mean,
wait to see how that
Tokyo,
continues
Cape
coming
Town
in
if I
for
want.
the future of this series.
Riyadh is on, but that's
Yeah, I mean,
100. Yeah, I mean, this
another good
ping's
point
gonna
out
be
is that
crazy.
It did look like DRG individually were just better because Flexi was doing stuff like that. Just absurd things. I mean, we were seeing shots that.
Did anyone want
didn't
to?
look
Oh,
real.
I'm just gonna solo Swift play it. We've not got
That
forever.
did have their
We've not got
moments,
forever.
But overall, it looked like Nova was just having a tough time
Oh.
taking those fights. Individual fights, yes, they're bad, but even if they
160
won
ping
them
is crazy.
often enough, it can work out. I mean, we see teams
I
like
mean, I'd still
FPX
play on
and
160
HazzaJC,
ping for the
especially based in
content,
this
but
region, take these individual fights that are
you know.
bad on paper that they'll. Let's listen to the comms for a second.
慢慢打就行了，我们把自己的战术、自己的默认、自己的枪架好，没问题，把东西做好，我们这样就赢了，好吗？这是比赛，兄弟。
I love it how the commentators are like, let's listen to the comms for a sec.
收到 ，Let's go， Let's go，
We have no translation.
Let's go。80接地80接地。發先，喂，發先 ready。back side。上樓。哎，發先啦。Fall blind。behind you。
Oh, they speak a little bit of English because of Fukashi.
牆半牆。我們先接收。哦，不是過來了。接過來。USB， 他就 USB。前方。Let's go man！ Let's go！ 底下我們，能清他嗎？看到有。
The vibes look good in the team, man. I'm not gonna lie, I always enjoyed playing with people from other countries and cultures. Language is such a beautiful thing, you know? And sharing language with other people, the way you communicate, that's fantastic. Love it.
Yep, and we discussed this during the match just a little bit, but Life certainly the one with the most life overall throughout the series. So
yeah, for sure, Michal, for sure. Oh, the Q's taking
kind of like
a little bit.
Man for the team. And, you know, like I said, for good reason, just simply because of the fact
what do we got? Valiant Hero Vandal,
like
not bad.
Place, just sliding all over the place on
Overdrive Stinger. Wait, do I have a Stinger skin? No. It's actually a decent one.
Is the embodiment of a Neon play.
This is the night market. I was thinking about getting this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he was using.
I do play
Judge so effectively. More than the space that he got, he was using
Jelly
Bean.
Hi.
So
it doesn't have any effects, unfortunately, because it does look kind of cool.
So much commotion and drawing so much attention. Life was on the other side. When Spirit went A main, Life was at door. When Spirit went
it has a little mosh
elbow,
inside, little hidden mosh
door,
in each of
the. It was so nice to watch
skins.
These two players not playing together, sort of trading off each other, but instead
match found.
Alright, we got one
for each other to get these rounds.
We got one. Let me put this on my second monitor, and I'll just make sure that we're not missing anything. Oh wait, hang on.
어떤 생각인지 여쭤보고 싶습니다.
Wait, G120?
이제 요로 당분간은 못 본다고 생각을 해도 될까요?
Yo.
But seriously though, I really wanted to ask you about the Euro.
How cooked are Gen G? John, welcome in as well, and Michal, enjoy your luck.
He is kind of viable on some maps.
Yeah,
already.
So I think the patch kind of killed him. I think,
it was Gen G's pick. Split. They 13-4'd them on Split. What comp did they play? They played the Veto.
They played the Unbind today.
Holy moly.
Which, I mean, you know, to an extent, I don't really know
Corrode. What I play?
You would hope so, and you'd hope that they kind of are just
ISO?
working on iterating and continuing.
Hello, team.
We look at the stats here. We talked about Life.
Oh, hell nah. No comm Swift play?
Also
what's the point? Why am I queuing Swift play if my team doesn't talk? The whole point is you talk funny in Swift play, right? That's the whole point. Jesus. Alright. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hell nah. Mute it. What's up, Natsuro? How are you?
Yes.
Oh, me too.
Same gang.
How do I say your name, Jet?
Yeah. I don't know, just...
Gotta go!
Just say Jet.
Ling Ling.
Probably. Ling Ling Gong King Gong.
Yes, sir.
That didn't last very long, did it? Okay. Elite, what's up? Welcome.
Go.
2-0 GE. Crazy result.
Show me a target.
Where is he? Should have just gone for that
Spike
second
down,
fight.
B.
I have the spike.
Reloading.
Do I
Planted.
unmute?
Reload. One enemy remaining.
Woo! Yo, doing tricks on it. What the hell?
Yo!
Okay, question. Jet instalock son or Sage instalock daughter?
Fuck. Obviously Jet.
Really? Well, with the deep voice and everything, like the.
Of course, bro. He mugs.
Oh, if you get 3 kills.
Yes, just like that.
Will you meow for me if I get 3 kills? Hey, Peter, I can't walk. Alright, let's go.
Focusing. Stopping fire.
Oh, hell no. Where's my team at, bro? Baiting me.
Reloading.
Absolutely baiting me. There's my Vandal. Wow, 3 kills.
One enemy remaining.
Instalock Jets. Wow. This guy's crazy. He puts his crosshair on their head, he shoots, and then he flicks away after shooting. Yo, Jet, you know it doesn't count as a flick if you put the crosshair on their head and then flick away after you shoot.
Hey, Sherlock.
Actually...
Are you filming for TikTok or something? Are the cameras rolling right now? Yeah.
No.
You're gonna do one of those montages where it swaps to the knife and it's like boom, boom, boom. You know? Like the dash transition. You see this? Yeah. Terrible.
I'm out of here.
I think I saw one for the Don't Stop the Music, like Rihanna one. I wanna take you away. Let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it when you do. Yeah, I think I've tagged this guy a lot. He's backside.
Spike down B.
Come on.
Last player standing.
Nah, if I had a daughter, I'm raising her to be a W key raise main, dude. Double satcheling in. Shotgun only. That was the freest 2v1 of this guy's life. He's playing for headshots and flicking away though.
Last round before the switch.
I'm gonna buy a funny operator. Chat, what's everyone's main here, by the way? I don't think I know. Who does everyone play on the video game we call Valorant? Raze? You are a Raze player? Huge.
Not enough.
Okay, I think there's another one here.
Show me a target. No distraction.
I get the Reyna. Oh, it's the Clove. Oh, hell nah. Omen? What's up, Rem? Rembemen? Can't say that name. Remba? Remba MN?
It's you and me.
ISO ult with AWP. Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible.
Sides.
It's okay though, we move. Chamber? Solid. Clove? I played a little bit of Clove the other day. They're alright, you know. Gives you a chance to be aggressive. Actually, wait, no, I didn't play Clove. I'm lying. I locked Clove in the agent select screen, and then they dodged, so I never got to play them. It was kind of sad, actually. Okay, the players are sitting back down at their seats, so we've got to make the second half pretty quick, everybody. We're going into Haven, I think. DRG or Nova, let me know. I'll actually give you 5 minutes to predict the channel points, and if you're watching on YouTube, then just let me know. Alright.
Focusing.
Go, go, go. Spike down
spike.
A. There.
Well, the spike is main. I'm just doing this little wrap around.
Last player standing.
That's crazy. Why are we
Buddy, you
looking
need
for
to
that?
shoot.
Can't believe they're actually looking for it.
I'm just saying.
Huh? Knife doesn't shoot. Sorry, bro. It's okay. I'm a believer in the Marshall. Wait, no matter what I buy, I have loads of money next round, so... Do I just, like, hit the decay on this as well? So it's one shot? That's probably the play, isn't it?
Destabilizing.
Spike's bottom mid.
Enemy spotted mid. Enemy spotted mid.
They're playing Marshall?
Be faster.
Last player standing.
Oh no.
Match
Not a
point.
word. Not a word. Not a single word from any of you right now. Or it's insta-bans. It's insta-bans for everyone. They're just all peeking mid. I'm buying an Odin, man. The CN game started, by the way. But it's fine. You're here for the real gameplay, obviously. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I'll put it on in a sec.
Breaking them. Stand aside.
Oh no.
One enemy remaining.
We've actually just mopped him up.
Show me a target.
Team A.
Beautiful. Where are we at? Pistol rounds. Here you go.
Really, at this point, gonna have to just opt for a retake.
Yeah, I mean, as the plan goes down, Nova did start taking some space, but didn't really quite commit to it. Instead, opting to go for a full retake here, and Life is a bit stuck. Really have to get out here. Just managed to somehow do
Actually,
so
no.
with the
We'll go
help of
Vandal.
Flexen and that smoke, but still, Nova are in a tough position for this retake. It's a notoriously difficult side to retake again. Nova are just going to...
It's you and me. Focusing. No distractions.
I missed.
Against Autumn, Life finishes it off. And Life
One enemy remaining. Spike planted.
Breaking them.
Honestly, we're getting
Last player standing.
Honestly, we had just seen like a little bit of spam or something like that.
Attackers win.
I liked from Nova overall that early, the early fight, the first blood, utilizing that neon.
All right, back.
I mean,
we're so back.
Not the neon. I mean, I think overall that's honestly the right thing to do.
Okay.
Vokashu though.
Okay.
Vokashu? Who's Vokashu?
Oh my goodness, I can't even play the game.
Don't even bother showing up to play. It's okay, because Vokashu is going to make sure you go all the way back. Doesn't quite land the shot onto Azir though, and the rest of the team not really getting it either. But look at the amount of space Nova has still taken, and look at the amount of space that Spirit has taken. Life alongside him. They've just gotten C, and Vokashu's ready for this fight. And if he's not, well, flexing.
I actually lost viewers putting the game on. That's crazy. Do I queue another Swift play? You guys even want to watch this?
Looking for another. He's just gonna cross over into spawn. It's being watched. There's a timing coming out, but doesn't actually manage to get anything else. And honestly, some good damage, but still 4 players.
Welcome in, by the way,
surviving.
Schnee. I didn't
really only one.
I didn't acknowledge your message because you were trolling me.
That's not really going to be enough to break the bank of DRG, who had.
Hey, no worries, my life.
Really relatively
my life gamer.
Life gamer. However, going into this next round though, this is the big one. This is the big round of this half. Nova have to win this round if they want to keep this game. Their map pick, by the way, competitive.
Yeah, it's very true, and I do think that this bonus round is sort of like the real test, right? If you can manage
good start
to, yeah, that's a great start. And
yeah, well, you're saying that
a lot of value. Their entry is over in the site.
The only player on my level is
information. They're now aware of where a lot of these players are, and they're also aware, more importantly, that this is the strong side for Nova. There's 3 players over on this site, and DRG are just getting the heck out of there.
Flexen's Omen Smoke is not doing too much.
Right now could be an incredibly strong move. There's only really one person, Guan, and one really piece of Sentinel utility in the form of a Molly here. It might be difficult for them to hold. Now, though, they have a bit of a reinforcement here.
Yeah.
Spamming his bullets. Can't quite find one.
I'm proud.
Instead,
I am
taken
proud.
out by Azir. Green gets one of his own. Did they line up? They did not. Thankfully, Azir managed to get another one, and it's a good round for Nova. A clean round, I should say, for Nova.
And that's exactly what the doctor ordered there. They have, they maintain.
See if Nova can actually get back into this one.
I honestly think that's huge for them, just because of the fact that they're
slip
able
away
to
from them.
keep guns, keep rifles. They're able to build their economy. What a great shot from Swag.
This is their map pick as well, right? So.
And honestly, I think the confidence to take these first bloods is in large part what they were missing on Breeze. So glad to see them kind of making that change there. Glad to see the confidence is sort of up, and just kind of the ability to get these kills on the Neon is a big difference maker.
A huge difference maker. And Nova don't want to give this half up and let DRG run away with the game like they did the last map. So this, I mean, they want to keep that momentum up where both sides have guns now. The massive.
His hair is double the size of his head. Wait, who?
DRG
Whose hair is double the size of their head?
Now this is just going to be the strong side for Nova. And here we go. Entry is there.
Clean.
But it's, I mean, it's so good. Green with the trade, but these players are low. They're just kind of holding the lines here. Oh my.
Oh, I saw the vision there for
Get
Green.
one before he's traded out.
He should have had way more.
Second one. Walkershoe gets one too. It's all of a sudden they find themselves in a 1v1.
Swagzor against
All the way
Vukashu.
still at B. The
Big
Nova Pep is gonna get his
1v1.
Position up so.
Come on,
easily.
Swagzor. Let's see it.
To reposition. It's gonna come down to this.
I mean, honestly, I don't know how in the world
Vukashu playing it
DRG
so
managed to get this
aggressively.
to a 1v1 situation, but Swagzor has got something to say about it. Manages to clutch that round, grabs the kill, and is absolutely excited. Yeah. That's the kind of confidence that they need to build. They need to keep doing it.
Oh, he's back up.
And he's up. He's standing up.
Hey, he's starting to find his place.
It's not over yet.
Didn't see that. Swagzor against EDG. Definitely not.
As he stands up a second time, I've only really... I mean, is that a new trend? I saw something to it, but I mean... Wow. Don't let them fight.
Yeah. I mean, they just need to maintain this kind of...
Never seen that on a fist bump before.
This confidence. This is...
The double cabbage.
So much more of a crucial factor than a lot of people originally anticipate in these sorts of games. I mean, confidence is ultimately what is honestly going to directly kind of influence the way you're playing here. So, I mean, this is it's a good entry from DRG here, and that's a good shot. Guang finding one. Waylay's here. Refract is there as well.
Nice entries from Live.
Well
done from Swagzor, though.
It is absolute pandemonium on the site.
After all that chaos, after all that dust settles, we're left with a 3v3 with Walkershoe. Gone. And Spirit's taken out as well, and Azir, he's coming in for the kill. He gets the first one, he gets the second one.
Nova take the lead now.
It's 3-2 for the first time since the first round of Breeze. Nova find themselves ahead.
Yep, and they have got to be feeling good about that. This is their map pick. This is their domain, so to speak, and they want to make that known. They want to continue to just build this momentum over and over, just like DRG did in the previous maps. So, I mean, look, as much as
how did Lakia
round
do in the Gen G game? Probably
kind of
not great.
Super wide on Breeze. I think this is sort of a situation where DRG are just feeling a little
he was
bit
the only one
right
that
now.
played well.
Kind of part of the reason why they're going to
easy VFL points, I suppose, kind of, maybe.
Honestly, are feeling a lot better.
Well, actually, their loss
see.
on the second map's
on
gonna
their facial expressions. I think overall they're just
hurt a little bit.
A little bit more cool, calm, collected.
Wait, no shot. I'm still first.
Here, while DRG are just sort of
9 points from Bippo, 14 Sayonara, 10 from Profeg, 3 from Lakia.
These attack rounds, especially given the fact that they are an attack
surely not
comp on a 3-site map.
Who's Sliggy going?
Yeah, absolutely. And the key change in Nova seems to be that they are way more drilled on this map in how to deal with that double dive.
Who do people have in their team?
Much more patient. They're playing together better, and they're playing
Wait, the points have already been paid out on these guys.
In angles that won't be exposed.
Wait, I'm low-key cooking.
Diving in Waylay, to that sliding in
I'm low-key
to that Sky Flash. And
Katie Penizzle. What's up? Thanks for the follow. How you doing?
Rounds in a row. Now though, it's another buy round for both sides. Swag, that op might come in handy.
Oh yeah, these op lines are especially dangerous on Haven. So Curious to see how this ends up working.
First in chat, yo, huge.
Powerful.
Huge. What's up? How are you? Welcome on in.
Finds an early pick. That's a first blood, a crucial one.
Next week, my Vitality picks won't do much good. Well, they play BBL or something.
A big mistake from the side of DRG to just be sitting behind that smoke instead of being in cover there.
Oh, they play Fnatic. Oh, that's fine. I'll keep them in the team. You think Fnatic going to beat Vitality? I have confidence in the boys.
See this defense side is sort of just in a situation where they're poking and prodding.
Who are you rooting for here,
exactly
KT?
DRG's spread is,
Who
where
have you
exactly
got?
the spike is.
Nova, DRG?
You look at the mini map. There's kind of two players on the complete opposite sides here. Smoke is going to come out, and I believe the intention here is to just go
what
ahead
a
and
flame.
take the site. Swagzor, though, finds
There's a
one,
reason
gets
Vitality
full
have never
flashes,
beaten
but he can just
Fnatic.
get out.
We'll see.
But on the other side of C,
Look,
they're getting
all empires come
fight.
to an
Flexi
end.
gets one green, gets the trade. Does he expect Wukash
Records
to
are there
push
to
up?
be
He doesn't
broken.
quite get it done. But Autumn is there to reinforce his side. Nick, now the sole member of DRG on the opposite side of where his spike is.
Yeah.
Only team
World
to
of
play
Pain
mix
here
has your
over on
heart.
the A side. He's just gonna opt to go ahead and save that weapon and the full
You a
shield
big
there
mix
as
fan? You like Croatian or
there's
something?
No chance of getting back in here. So DRG once again losing another.
I don't know what
round here.
DRG were
Nova
thinking with
finding
that mix
himself
pick.
two up and-
It wasn't the one. It wasn't the
I
one.
continue to talk about momentum.
I'm gonna go
Nova
get a
starting to
pair
look
of
little
socks
bit
really quick. My
dangerous
feet
here.
are cold.
Looking extremely dangerous, and more importantly, they're looking calm, and their shots are hitting. They're looking better individually and as a team. And honestly, they're looking significantly better on this map than DRG are, who look relatively lost a bit.
Yeah, and I mean, I think the reason for that, in large part, is just because of the fact that, I mean, DRG are just losing a man early, and honestly, most of these rounds. You can see some sort of player on Nova is just able to consistently get a pick. Jiggle Peak coming out there from Autumn, and this could be real dangerous. You're playing with fire. I mean, it's a Marshall, but still. Trailblazer coming out over in Garage and doesn't really find a whole lot. Flash coming out as well. Not going to find anything, but information gathered as well. Autumn just sitting there. What a shot!
Oh, so clean. The crosshair, perfect. He's so ready for the push up alongside that wall. It does seem to be a fight at B here to end up at B. But with so much KJ utility here, it might not even matter. Nick does manage to get the first one before he's traded out. Wukashu gets one as well. All of a sudden, it's a 3v3. The early advantage gone. Nick's another one. Great flash followed by a fantastic peek to get themselves ahead. But look at Wukashu. Look at how far he is. Look at this fight. It's all over the place. That's the spike. What is he doing?
It's the spike. What is going on? And that now the round has, I mean, the tide has turned completely. Swagzor literally the only one to stand and has an op. But actually, I don't think he's watching Garage. He gets caught out.
What a chaotic and confusing spike. A round that even Life seems to be perplexed by.
And Life is just, he's hype. But I mean, that could have gone from bad to worse so quickly. Excellent shot there from Autumn. I mean, excellent shot from a lot of these players. That was a great use of the flash there as well from Nick. But I mean, for the spike to be left there in that situation, that right there is, honestly, that's a blunder.
A shocking round. Why would he even rotate? They had B. But it's done. They won the round. They're still back in. There's 4-3, and Spirit wants to be a menace, wants to be annoying, and he doesn't quite make it as Azir just ignores him. But unfortunately, ignoring him may have been the wrong move. He gets two. And out through as well. Look at Green. He's so slow, but he still manages to get one. It's not onto the 5 HP Spirit, but onto Flex it instead. He gets fully healed there. So 2v3. The side is there. The plot is going to go down on this same side this time. And there's a big retake. They do have that lockdown. Do they want to use it to get this? They don't quite. They're just going to walk in here with this wall.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Spirit wants the ace here. And he's going to get it. He will not be denied. Spirit with an ace. And he is up from his seat. He is excited. And DRG, as quickly as they fell behind, they seem to be taking their crown back.
I mean, you can't even blame us here. The right thing to do there is to ignore the waylay that's diving in and focus on the people that's coming behind them. But this round, Spirit said, oh, you cannot ignore me. You cannot ignore me because I will kill your whole team.
Absolutely, and that is really the strength of the duelist class in general. Just being able to have that constant pressure overall on these players. Just the ability for Spirit to get those 2 kills, push, like literally dash up into window, get a kill, get another one over in CT, and then use the convergent paths in the backside of C to get another. And even still, just literally sit on logs. it's a constant pressure. So I mean, it's just honestly a really important thing. That's what won them the rounds, what got Spirit the ace. And now Nova taking this time out, trying to find something to stop this momentum.
Yeah, I mean, the previous round from DRG was so effective. They won 2 rounds off of that. I think they were told to be a reminder that they are to be confident, to play the game with that confidence, and to understand that they can dive in. They have the comp to just dive in, that they're playing too slow. And on this side, on the side of Nova, it has to be the other way around, to understand that they need to slow down a little bit, to let them dive in and then play your own game rather than trying to meet them at the pace that they are running.
Absolutely true. I mean, now all of a sudden we're at like a tie score here. And of course, Nova in a situation where they're on an eco. So I mean, if we're just taking it at face value here, DRG expected to win this round.
Okay.
But Guang has got something to say about expectations with an excellent shot to start out.
A dive in, a plant, and a hold here. An interesting and active hold from the side of DRG. Not choosing to all stay on site, but instead take as much space as possible. Prevent any flanks, prevent any unnecessary losses. That's a great peek from Spirit. He does get the saturate, but he doesn't quite make it work. Flex in though, catches green, slow down, and Nick, they're about to clean up, and they do very, very easily. DRG 3 rounds in a row to take the lead once again.
And I love the way DRG were able to entry into B, but understood that they didn't really need to necessarily play on site all that much. They maintained control of the other extremities. They literally just played back, played for the spam, knew that Nova were on an eco and would kind of just have to literally peek into them with worse weaponry overall. And so they took advantage of that fact, and that spam was kind of just all that was needed, more or less. And so now all of a sudden they take their lead back. They've got 3 rounds in a row.
No one need to get themselves back in here. This is their buy round now. If they lose this, they're going to have to save. And as DRG try to take some space to Hazza, Nova are happy to give it up.
And one thing I want to point out from DRG that they've been doing particularly well, they've really been matching Nova's pace as far as like the confidence and the swings and getting the kills, but also they know when to tone it back as well. They really have a good idea of calculated aggression. And I think that's a really important point here within these sort of double dive comps, because if you're able to do that, you'll end up having a lot of success. Swagzor now having to get out of the site. You can see that aggression right there to start off. It's going to force these up angles off. And now, once they get the spike down, they can chill out. They don't have to keep aggressing.
Yeah, once the spike is down, that AWP actually starts to become a bit more of a liability than a help. That retake becomes significantly hard, especially on that Neon. And with the lockdown down as well, time ticks away. Everybody's funneling into this corner. Does Nova have something for it? They do not. And as they rush back onto site, they're caught. There's that AWP again. I mean, it's a liability on this retake. He doesn't have time to pull it out. Life gets 4.
Hello.
Live.
I'm back.
The fifth,
Just
but that's
folding some
all
clothes
it
and stuff.
took.
I've got some bits to do
Quick shutdown
to make sure that the house is clean.
I mean, life has just simply been the X factor. we mentioned how that.
Oh, you just like silly little guys? Fair enough. Yeah, the chair is crazy.
Life has just literally been on
the chair's what everyone comes here for, honestly.
13-6, Cats.
Me personally, I'm a deficit on viewership. What's up, Zach? How you doing? It is me, Dama
the level of fearlessness you need
in the flesh, the real one.
In but this is a much better way to play with a scoped weapon here. Unfortunately, though, he is pushed back.
True, and now DRG finding themselves at 6. 2 rounds ahead, looking to continue that momentum that they've built so far, but this is where the Sentinel is, or Nova. Can they be stopped? That's the question. They are on another eco round, so another round that you'd expect DRG to win.
Hey. Zach, do Liverpool play anytime soon?
It's going to spout out the 2 players on the site.
Is it like FA Cup today for some of the Prem teams? So I don't know if there are games on or not. Damn.
You can just get that. He's just going to dive in. He's just going to take it himself. It's fine. It's no problem. Is here finally
tomorrow?
Kill, but it's a 4v2.
City.
Everybody on A side is dead, and Flexin is already.
Liverpool typically pretty good against City, so
continuing
we'll see.
His reign of terror right now.
I mean, obviously, it's not been a great year for you guys,
but slide and a 1-tap to the face. Guang not able to do a dang thing.
T1 Varel, Haven Pearl, Lotus.
And at this point, Azir.
It's not bad.
Just going to opt to save the Vandal that.
Isaac is back. What's wrong with Cody Gakpo? What happened?
Use it. Do something.
Coming out of the Euros, his stocks were through the roof, and he always felt like a good option. But I saw a lot of people moaning about him recently.
And they're not even
what went wrong?
Keep the Vandal. So
just a bit sluggish, or what? Morning, Veggie? Can't believe it's still morning. Genuinely feels like I've been awake for hours. I mean, technically I have at this point, but
it is.
Oh, man.
Dominant. I mean, it's looking dominant from DRG.
Because I woke up at 8:30.
It started out with Nova showing so much promise, but I mean, how do you fight this? How are you supposed to stop that? I'm not even sure I blame Nova for that round, because that is unreal from both life and spirit to get both of those skills so fast, dashing in.
8-4 half would be gigantic for DRG. Repetitive and sluggish, no creativity. Gakpo cutting in on the right and Salah doing nothing.
Push them to.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame it much on Salah though. I think
they don't have.
You know how it is, right? The club are at odds with him. I don't know the full scale of what's going on behind the scenes, but that's a massive fumble.
For these first bloods as much, because DRG now are simply just playing these 5-man takes. Flashes out. Green manages to find a kill onto Spirit, who's dashing out. So
ooh, good kill from Life. We go in APAC after this? What, after this? I mean, we could probably dip into Pacific.
Using the conversion paths and ultimate to you as a distraction. Spirit lands on his head, doesn't quite get the kill, but it doesn't matter. His team can just
output over creativity.
They know that is enough.
He's quite direct, isn't he? He's a very direct player, I always felt. Just beats his man and gets in there. Life Gamer, thanks for the follow. Welcome back, I guess.
Absolutely, DRG.
Okay, huge half for DRG. This is headed for 2-0 territory now.
Towards the end of the half and gain themselves an 8-4. I mean, like, it sort of towards the beginning of the game seemed like Nova was building enough momentum to potentially get themselves at least 6 rounds, but they don't even manage that. It's unfortunate for them. And that was honestly an excellently played mid-round overall. I'm a big fan of the way DRG played that, because they were able to sort of just fake the pressure over onto A while allowing Life to take space.
Meteor's
on B.
playing Phoenix? Is he actually?
Especially the pick that Life managed to get. They literally just used the Omen ult to teleport right over there, get the spike down, and they played the post plant more or less flawlessly. So, I mean, especially with that kind of insert from Nick over on A, it worked out perfectly for them.
Let's see.
Yeah, beautiful. I mean, that's how you want to be.
What is going on in Pacific?
No plan B for him. He has to connect his shots, and when you hit nothing but the body, the body is not so great.
You gotta scratch plan B, plan C. It's all thrown
Yeah,
out the
Meteor,
window. Now
Phoenix.
it's Barrel's turn as they pivot
Munchkin,
forward.
Astra, Stacks, Buzz. Oof. Another team playing Phoenix Neon. Interesting.
I think so. I believe so. I mean, look, I think Nova
Oh, you can use my music for free for your games. Huge. Thank you, Alex.
Better situation than they found themselves in on Breeze.
I don't know if it's like auto-claimed though.
We've seen plenty of 8-4
Because the
comebacks
copyright
in
stuff
our
is
day.
usually
Now,
automated
of
through
course,
YouTube,
Nova in a situation
so
where
it's
they're
less
the
of a
ones on
like,
attack.
you know what I mean.
Honestly, arguably the preferable side on this map. So I'm kind of excited to see the way they approach this coming into the pistol. I would personally say that winning the pistol for Nova is sort of a win condition for them.
Yeah, I mean, when you're down 4-8, you need.
You like watching Phoenix Neon way more than Waylay Neon?
Typically, unless you really
Yeah.
mess it up.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I just
And that could be a
right now I don't see the same kind of value from Phoenix. Maybe
And without it, it would be a 4-10 start to this half for DRG.
it's different for
So they
sure, and
absolutely,
variation is
absolutely
always
do want
nice.
this, and they're gonna start with DRG pushing all the way up and taking so
It's a bit
much
ironic,
space
isn't
away.
it? I sit
To
here
allow
and
Spirit
complain,
and Wukashu
oh,
to push out
everyone's
and
playing
get that
Neon
kill.
Waylay.
Look at life,
People
always
try
already
something
up.
different.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
Neon
already
Waylay's
out of
better.
the fight. And he gets
But
the
I think that's
okay.
the problem with the metagame right now, you know?
Oh, he doesn't get it. Autumn, Spag Sword.
No way.
He gets 2 from garage window.
How in the world has DRG managed to turn this one around? Paranoia is too good. These players trying to play it together as much as possible. Spam coming out. Flexin landing that last kill. But Volkashu's ability to just sit in garage on that Cypher.
Big round
grab
from,
2, even after that insane
Vukashi.
shot that we saw earlier. I mean, that was so impressive. That's an early pick there, that first blood. I mean, look at this. Oh my
Very
goodness.
British of us to moan about the meta no matter what. I like Champs meta. I like the Champs meta. People said to me, oh, well, do you prefer Brock spamming than the Neon? It's like, well,
of that round there.
Neon is everywhere, right? Brock's just one guy who's very good with a
you
gun.
Can see with what they've bought, they're really buying into
There's
this.
a difference.
They know they don't have much of a choice other than
There
to
is a
win this round.
distinct difference in my eyes.
And that win condition, like I said, not quite.
But even then, there's only one Danby, I suppose.
The spam's coming out and Volkashu finding a kill. Just at this point, literally just has to play his life. The sky heals are
Exactly,
coming out.
Zach. Exactly.
We might actually see a
We can look back and reminisce about certain metagames, though.
They do have that side for themselves, so DRG happy to play this post plant.
For me,
How
it's just
much
the
can
Neon
they do?
ridiculous movement flies in, one-shot you with a Judge or a Bucky, or it doesn't really matter
I feel
what,
like this
what the
retake
shotgun
is. Just
is.
gonna be so rough for DRG to get in. I mean,
oh, look at Swag. He doesn't quite manage to find one. He does manage to find one there, though.
Oh.
Fizzy against his own green.
2v2.
Shoot, Spirit, they're all taking turns.
This is a force from Nova.
The numbers are bad for the side of Nova.
Looks like
in
the
terms of
game's
health,
running
and they
away from them
go
now.
Down cleanly. It's such a good double peak from the side of DRG.
yeah, but honestly, all things considered, I really don't think it was that bad of an anti.
Peeps, after this one, I think I'm
I
gonna
mean, look, they were able to
clean up the office, so you can all watch me clean the office. I'll just be floating around in the background, okay?
Actually able to get it to
How
a point
will
where it
Riot
was a
nerf
2v2, so
Neon?
they got a
It
decent
might not
amount of
even
guns
be a
off the
direct
bat.
nerf
They're
to Neon.
really not going to be in
It's
a
just
horrible
stuff like the
position
shotguns,
coming
you know?
into, this next gun round, but
So,
I mean,
equip
I say that,
time
but the scoreline is 4-10, so
on the
in
gun.
that sense, of course, they are still
Maybe. I mean,
not
there
in
would
great
have to be some
position, but,
changes to Neon, but
you know,
I
if
think
we wanna look at the bright
you could
side
start
for
with
them,
shotgun
I
equip
do
time
think
just
that they
so
have
that
a
it's
decent chance coming
better
into
to
the round
reinforce
here.
a
You can
position
see,
you've already taken,
you know, DRG
rather
is-
than
They did
to
force
challenge
by
new
after they lost the
space.
pistol
That
as
should
well,
be
so
the
now they're
fundamental,
forced to go into an eco. You can see the buy on the side.
the
of
theory
Nova
behind the
looking
gun, you know?
abysmal. Swag
So you don't nerf
Sword,
anyone who's holding, but you
have
nerf
gotten
people who are trying to
yourself into
challenge, take
Do
the gun out
DRG
into
expect-
new
yeah,
space.
completely expected it.
So equip time.
They're so aware of the
And
possibility.
for Neon specifically, because you can still do Neon stuff with like a Phantom or whatever.
And that right there is the difference. Micro plays here. Look at that. Look at,
okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
No fuel recharge? What, on the run? I mean, that would be kind of crazy, but I don't think it would make a... It would make a difference. It wouldn't make a huge difference if you just wait until you're at the choke and then do what you were always doing before.
But he's being collapsed on here, Autumn.
Or just fuel recharge slower, I guess.
11.
Yeah, I mean... Yep, there you go. Nova.
I like the beard on him.
Yeah, I like it too. Nova, though, unable to really get anything after that string of rounds they had earlier in the game. DRG has found
I don't think you decrease movement speed. I don't think. I think that would be kind of silly.
This outlaw has just been so oppressive, even on the Cypher.
It's the question, right? What do you do? What would you change?
So we're gonna go into this next round. Life now sitting with an operator, looking to peek over here. A turret.
Wow.
Oh my, what a shot from Guang and Spirit.
Oh, well done, Spirit. Bit of an overheat there, I think, at the end.
Saturate. The trades do come through. It's a 2v3.
Valor are up 4-0. Oof.
What a chaotic fight in mid.
Did I ever end up putting Izu in my team on VFL? I can't remember.
Win for the side of Nova.
Sure, but
yeah, I did. Oh, brother.
Just 26 HP
I do have Izu in my team, so I need that guy to show up.
They don't have any map control. You can see they're literally still towards spawn, and they're going to swing out a window. I'm not really sure. I mean, really the big thing here is Nick. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, if Nick is able to survive, maybe win.
What is Izu playing? Like Initiator?
Very, very difficult for Vokashu.
Smokes?
I mean, if there was anyone to do it, honestly, it would be him. He has been on a roll.
Is he finding himself somewhat alone on
Sentinel?
Side?
Oh, Chamber. Hey, that's not bad. Decent chance for him to farm up some kills.
Gage getting used there.
Welcome in Don Pablo. Oh, he's 0-4. Great. The VFL effect, everybody.
It's going to be so rough. Clearing the left side, looking for a peek.
Ah, triple swing.
Swing at once, finds one. But Nova find themselves their first round since, literally the beginning of last half.
It's much yeah, and I mean, they need every round they can get. It's 5-11. I mean, this was an incredible saturate from Spirit. They're perfectly timed, expecting the slide from Swag.
But he overheats though, and then someone else peeks garage or
something. Have a long way to go. 6 round
I don't know where that second body was, but that put them in a 2v3. It was actually winnable if he didn't keep going.
Sort of in a situation where their economy is actually better than DRG's. DRG pretty much full bought into that round. They had the op from Life, all that stuff, and for them not to come out on top is pretty detrimental for them. So they find themselves in sort of a light buy / eco sort of situation. We see some Guardians, but we also do see some bandits and sheriffs and stuff like that. So they're gonna look to do some damage here. Slide coming out.
Bit of movement from Swagsaw on the op of all guns. Just to make it difficult. Nick?
How in the world has this happened?
Flexin, the only one left for the side of DRG after
Marshall kind of sucks. He's just dropped out of heaven and taken damage, by the way.
Of both
he has just taken 20 damage dropping out of heaven.
Back to A.
Ooh.
They're going to where Flexin is.
This could be okay, but Azir is what?
But Flexin doesn't know.
Oh my god, bro.
Has no clue at all.
Flexin turns around. Giving it away.
Oh lord. Very weird one.
Oh no.
What a mess of a round. But Nova are going to be happy to come out on top yet again. Another one on the board, down to just a 5-round deficit.
I think DRG will still win this. They just need to find a way to balance this mid-aggression with the rest of their game plan. Because when they're playing together, they look like the better team.
Like they were. For them to kind of just have that huge string of
given up mid fully, they're playing 2 towards A, which isn't
a wall bang
super common if you're actually fighting.
It ended up working out in their favor.
Oh, come on. You got to trade
so
that.
Is the spam.
You got to trade that. We're not.
We
are double dipping.
Okay,
Azir is on 5 HP. It's a 3 versus 3. Spirit has ult for retake. Vukashu has neural theft.
There, knowing that there's multiple members of Nova in A long and just still going for that peak. Even with the flash, I mean, that's
and he's got traps for the rest of the map as well.
For them. A 1-for-1 trade against the defender is always going to be better for the attacker.
Absolutely, and I mean, yeah, it's a 3v3, but these are kind of gonna be difficult given the fact that Sentinel is still alive. They have
full
plenty of
lean
trips are
on
A. Gonna give away where these players are going.
The shock should give him info though.
Well.
Oh, is this? They committing to this?
And Nova
they are
pretty much gonna have free reign of the B site.
There's the ult.
Conversion pads being used.
Okay, they flush players off site. They don't get to fully capitalize on it, but it's nice.
They're gonna TP over the window, but
Vukashu has info. Oh, big kill. That's the alarm bot. Yeah.
And there we go. Vukashu finding a kill, and now all of a sudden, Autumn has to do it all and cannot
big ults from DRG there. They found value from both. In fairness, I think
he peeks there. You're
yeah, you probably TP off site, whatever happens in that situation if you're Azir.
And that gives Vukashu the exact timing he needs. Yeah, this is a very, very brave beat from
To be honest, Nick did well to even trade 1-for-1 on that long duel.
Yeah, like, this is sort of
was
just,
pretty surprised that that's what he
honestly,
wanted to,
I love the
wanted
use
to
of the
do.
convergent paths there. Really just because it more or less forced these players to kind of just get off the site, lest you be dashed on and one-tapped in the face by Spirit. I mean, it's kind of just one of those situations. It's the kind of pressure I keep talking about that these duelists are constantly exuding. And so, yeah, I mean, and honestly, the timing there for Guang to fall and more or less just allow Vukashu to just kind of walk up and get that kill. That was honestly really, really rough for Nova overall. But of course, this is their last chance. Last time out being used here. I would
little
assume
Pacific
that Nova
check-in.
are gonna, you know, in addition to kind of just sort of.
Oh, I don't have it.
These players to calm down. Trying to get these players to calm down. I really think it's just going to be some sort of set play here, something to just kind of get them around at least, try to build.
We're also in a timeout.
At least make some sort of attempt at an overtime.
Oh, 3 rounds back. Izu has 4 kills. Nice.
A lot of rounds that they're gonna have to win in a
That's
row.
my king right there. That's my chamber goat right there.
Climb 6 rounds in a row
Sky Motor match point.
Themselves into an overtime that they still have to win, but it'll be a start if they can win 6 in a row.
Yeah, John, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Spam coming out here. Life understanding that some of these players are towards A, but they're all going towards short. They're about to enter right into the site. But Life has the line. He's ready and waiting, reloading the gun. Lockdown is gonna get popped.
Very aggressive play here. Spirit, you gotta. Oh my god, you've gotta be kidding me, bro.
There's no way you think
that's the play we're making there?
No way.
What are we doing?
Autumn gets caught out, Green gets one. It's all back to
What
back.
are
There's
we-
a knife kill. Where did that come
What are we doing?
Green kills Nick.
Against the lockdown, no one's thinking of being in a position to even break it. We're all just fighting.
Around surely for the side of Nova.
Yeah, that's.
Where was the knife kill?
I've not seen that
I'm
before.
not even sure. I think it was on a player that got caught by the lockdown. To be perfectly honest, I really do think that DRG's kind of got a little bit ahead of themselves there. Just kind of.
No, it's just it's just another round where DRG are.
The lockdown was popped. So
It's another round when DRG have just decided, yeah, we're gonna push. Like, I want to end the game right now. Let's go. Let's fight. Woo!
Giving. And
Like, where is Spirit off to?
There, but
Yeah, I guess maybe he thinks there's only one person.
The idea just trying
I
to
just got
kind of
bored of shooting him.
right, trying to get the players to sort of just you know, get a kill, maybe break the lockdown and allow the team to continue to defend the site. But it really just wasn't the play, just simply because of the fact that the entirety of Nova was just kind of sitting in lobby.
Again, they're pushing.
They're trying to push out
Rifle in here.
They might not expect Spear to be
Nick
so
and this
far up,
Sheriff.
Again, two,
Nick.
three Sheriff kills.
How is this happening?
Oh, wow. Okay, sure. Look, let them push all they like, man. Let them push all they like.
Push up mid by DRG. Dominant yet again across both.
That's the first series done, everybody.
You had a bit of a rough show.
Yeah, the low buy to win. The Nick Sheriff 3K.
Way to say it. I really do think that, I mean, these players, Spirit, Life, just were absolutely on point.
Looking rough from Nova.
And even beyond that, I really think Nova just kind of weren't able to maintain.
Yeah, the sheriffs are hitting
in the game. It was rough for them. So Nova, unfortunately, not able to kind of, you know, get themselves.
Yeah, John, Liquipedia have done this little thing for.
They still have a little bit of time. They have time to iterate. To continue to learn,
for April Fools, but they're keeping it for like a week or something
really
because people liked it. They thought it was funny.
They need to finally get a win, but overall,
so yeah, kind of cool, I suppose. Doesn't make it easy if you want the team's logos.
Their strengths in the comps that they're playing,
for content purposes or whatever.
Of their duelists was really
doesn't make it easy,
to see, and it was an absolute pleasure to see them get that win there.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're really coming into a great sort of synergy with this Waylay Sky and Neon combo. Of course, individually they are.
Yeah, every DRG looked really good.
Sort of
I mean, crazy what happens when you just decide to
want to make a deep run in this stage,
not play like mix and just experiment.
Their mascot, who was maybe the most important person today.
Right? Yeah, and I mean, in large part, I honestly think, I mean, we keep talking about Spirit and Life, but I think Vokashi
signed Polaroid.
It's
pretty cool.
Excellent series. I really do think that Vokashi was sort of that player that was sort of the sleeper agent in a lot of ways, where like you would see him on characters like Cypher.
Mix will see glory one day.
Ultimately, was still
we'll see. We'll see.
Value.
I'm not holding out a lot of hope, but
literally
who knows?
Positioning and mechanics. And so I think overall those three players.
Yeah, they turned Loud into a square,
really
which was kind of funny.
This game, DRG was just they were overall super on point in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, there are some silver linings to Nova here. But first, let's look at a quick little interview here.
Alright, who's translating? Is it Moon? Is it Bidos? Who do we got? It's Moon.
What kind of preparations did you guys make after losing the first round? Everyone hasn't played for a long time, so coming on time, there was a lot of like unfamiliarity, and they couldn't adjust super well, so they had to go back, and the coach told them to focus on it a little bit more.
Okay.
对，可能就是有点手生了。那今天看到你在威风岛屿的发挥也是非常不错，无论是残局的胜率，还是说你在包点烟边接人都很关键。能不能和大家分享一些你在包点接人，或者说残局处理方面的思路和经验？
Come on, what are we doing?
Because there wasn't a special thought process, it was just kind of whatever came into his mind he would do. He didn't want to overthink it. Just whatever you want to do, go do it.
Yeah, I could see that in the way that they played. They were kind of
You
just
didn't play Mix today, but you played a lot of him last
running it down.
match. What are your thoughts on Mix's role in the new meta and in your team? This Mix is pretty suited to his team, but it didn't go too well the last time. He wasn't able to face the pressures, so it looked like the agent wasn't super strong, but he thinks it's still it's got a lot of potential.
没关系，还有很多的时间可以开发。那最后我们也知道，这赛季队内迎来了新的战友。
You guys have a new player life as the IGL. What do you think he's brought to the team?
我觉得来福首先他是一个很有经验的选手嘛，而且
He's very lively. He's very extroverted. He really helps with the mood.
That's good.
He gives a lot of
Especially
energy
for
to the rest of the team.
无论游戏内还是游戏外，都给团队
There
带
he
来了
is
很多的注意。
in the background.
That's all for the interview. It's time for the prize draw.
Cool.
设有福能掉落的
Buzz
抽
just
奖
died to
环节
full
在比
damage?
赛
Dude,
期
what am I
间，
missing?
现场将
What am I
随机抽
missing?
选
Hold
幸
on,
运的
hold
观
on.
众。
Both the quite connect on Buzz. Stacks looking for information there. Guiding Light will confirm there's somebody outside of A, so he's not going to feel bold enough to go for the push.
Alright,
and
I'm gonna leave a little
LP
bit of
will do,
Pacific
though.
on for you.
Yeah.
While I go ahead.
LP, Lone Lurk finds the kill and Neural Theft. He still survives almost by a hair. Meteor will take him out, but unfortunately,
While I go
this is
ahead
where
and
everything
clean
goes
up the
wrong.
room.
The rotations a little bit too early. They
As soon as the second
abandon
CN
their positions,
game
allows for Valve to
starts,
push up front,
I'll
but
put it back
still
around
good
for you all.
recovery as Izu snaps their top
But yeah,
buzz onto the judge.
you'll see me moving around in the background. I'm just gonna be cleaning up.
Might have a say on this
Let me change this.
Lovely recovery there after getting bit by the A-Lurk from
properties.
LP. T1 not quite getting run around the map as heavily as Val was
Cleaning
doing
the
earlier on
office.
in that half. Able to hold down on C. When they had the
Okay,
rotations in the right
in a little bit.
position, they were doing very, very well, but Varel did a really, really good job of being quite tricky with the active lurks. Izu gets a lot of space out backside there, never even has to TP, and Buzz having some good impact there on the judge. So only 4 in the opening half there, but I feel like looking at T1's comp, it's going to get much scarier on the defense, actually.
Oh, you're right. All the flashes.
Yeah, double flashes and a chamber with a neon to boot. I mean, it's not going to be particularly easy to defend against. They do have the Cypher at least, though, and I think that that's going to be pretty big for Varel, have to say. No Sova on the opposing side. Nothing to really easily break the trips for T1. So I think it's going to be quite difficult. Zuna, I mean, fantastic first half from him. He gets the first half MVP, 300 ACS on the Sova. And he started beautifully, but I am by far and away much more impressed by Cinder. Like, Cinder in kickoff was just a non-factor. And this game, he is frying them.
Every single, yeah, so far. And that's why I do think, you know, even though we're talking about everything with T1 swapping over onto the attack with the composition that they have, you cannot write Varel out just yet. It's not just the scoreline, it's also their comp, the players coming in. They still have their options, they can still play retake just because of what they have in store. T1 on the other hand, I mean, if the flashes go south, you know, it feels like everything goes along with it.
We'll see how T1 does approach this one. Big setup on the C side of the map with only LP with a shorty in hand here on this A side. Does have a Cypher trip across B, and he's just going to opt to play in short. You didn't get any kind of action on the C side of the map, so instant rotations there for Varel. They've left Cinder inside a garage, but it's a very slow round here for T1. Izu just looking for information, does have the TP for safety if he needs it.
Quite comfortable to just kind of go poking around bit by bit. What is this, like triple high-low on the A site? Camera still checking around, but T1 are actually hovering around B.
Izu well out of the radius of his TP here, so if he gets some pressure, it's going to be pretty annoying for him. Buzz has put a lot of pressure onto front B here, really looking for some kind of a reaction out of Varel. He's broken the trip.
Varel thinking about it. Still not going to budge, though. They feel like something's right around the corners, and they are right. The Trailblazer will confirm, but LP has to hold on to his position. He unfortunately gets flushed out of the corners, and now T1 beginning to make their move. 30 seconds. Do they go to C?
Maybe. Izu forced away, and you are going to see the pivot back towards the C side of the map. Cinder still has the paranoia in hand, but he's all on his lonesome. Heals coming on as T1 do pivot their way through the map. Will Varel beat them to the punch? Only 20 seconds on the clock, so they're definitely going to flood here.
They actually might. And if you time this paranoia just right, it could work out even better. He's holding on to it, listening for the tab. Zexy's already in line, and he gets a shot off. Cinder up around the corner. Unfortunately, position revealed. He still managed to get the kill. You just need one more. Zuna! What is that flick? The Red Bull clutch up to 9!
Spot a Sheriff in both pistols. And you can see exactly why. This man is incredibly sharp. His first bullet accuracy over in Bangkok was something to behold. And that's a multi-frag in the Sheriff. On the Sheriff, rather, in both pistols for Zuna. To start things off well for Varel.
All he needed was the kill under the spike planter. But he got both.
Yeah, all 3 shots connecting. It's just about how many heads he was hitting.
Hell of a game. Can't say the same for T1.
I mean, they lost both pistols. I've had a decent string of rounds in that first half to look at after the first war from Varel, but that's where the good news ends. This is one of these punchier kind of executes. You're going to see LP just playing inside of his cages. He's a little gremlin with the judge.
And Neons can't do too much against that. Klaus has brought his own judge in as well, but okay, Meteor flashes out, Bandits in.
Yeah, at what point do you start to get a little bit worried? Drone goes forward for Varel. You still have the Headhunter in play for Izu. Let's not forget about that.
Yeah, this is the point. I'm worried now.
They've got 2 shotguns in spawn, Quack.
Exactly. You might be able to flash them, but you can still left click away with the shotguns. Safe to say, this round has gone horribly wrong, but still, Cinder will try. He does have the Spectre, but ultimately his HP is way too low.
Yeah, he's cooked here. Izu and Munchkin just playing the spike. You could see that start. It will be an immediately grab well onto the tap. Cinder playing outside of it. Does pick up Izu.
No shot.
Munchkin now looking for the right click to clean things up. And you can see Cinder was expecting the flank from Garage there. He didn't expect 2 towards C long. And T1 eco them right after the pistol.
And watch how it happens again. I mean, it was all around these little cages and smokes where maybe the shotguns got a little bit too overheated.
Yeah, that is a play from LP. That is a play you're allowed to make in Valorant. I don't know if it's going to pay off against T1. That's the kind of thing that I feel like in Ascension, he probably would have killed the whole team.
Fair.
Yeah, this level of play, yeah, that's not going to cut it.
Wish I knew what they said. But either way, moving forward now, it's the buys up for T1, trying to close in on this gap, all hovering across a lobby.
Buzz on the judge. Aggression front B there from Cinder, just trying to bait them into the shotgun of Zexy.
Emphasis on the word try.
I mean, Meteor is never really in a rush to go anywhere.
That's
he just
the thing.
likes to take his time, even on the Phoenix.
Even on the yes.
And actually, he has been left on the active lurk. It's not the Astra on the lurk, it is the Phoenix. Just sitting front B. You know, you can take Meteor off of a Sentinel, but you're not going to stop him playing like one.
Should not. Meanwhile, the rest of T1 will just continue to make sure every avenue is in their control. Now Spike plant soon enough. Meteor still a pesky thorn in the side for Varel.
I mean, he's already got his run it back, so as far as he's concerned, job done. I said a 1 putt from Buzz to finish off Klaus, and it's all down to LP, who's really only looking for damage at this point. Doesn't want to really feed a Cosmic Divide over to Munchkin if he can avoid it, but money hasn't built up yet for T1, so every pick that he gets with the Sheriff, it's going to be worth it this early in the half.
That's where problems could start to arise. I mean, same could be said somewhat for Varel. I'm still waiting to see if heavy investment is going to come in one of the upcoming rounds. But for now, I mean, T1, if they have their way with things, they're taking things this slow, it's going to expose some gaps here and there.
It's interesting that the stars, really, of Varel haven't got rolling. It's usually Klaus and Zexy on the double duelist. You used to see them play the Waylay over in Ascension on things like Abyss. They were quite comfortable with those kind of comps. Sometimes you'd see LP on something like a Yoru, but those were usually the heavy hitters for Varel. It's interesting to see Cinder at the top of the scoreboard. Zuna's usually quite solid. I'm wondering if the duelists are going to start getting rolling on defense here, though. For Varel, T1 wrestle control of a lobby here. Have been scanned by the Sova of Zuna. Over on the other side of the map, Zexy making an info push, but LP is set up with the judge here yet again. This time on the A side of the map.
Be good for at least 1 or 2, but he's going to hang back instead, set up for retakes?
Yeah, and it's going to be difficult to retake into this, I'll tell you what. You have the drone and the paranoia. Klaus is going to have to make some space there. You see the pivot there of the death camp on the run it back. Meteor cleans out all of Spawn, but Munchkin with that plant does get the Cosmic, and that's going to make this retake a lot harder.
Might even want to start to consider a save rather early on. You hear the judge, all the Seekers all being sent out. I mean, it's a lot of heavy investment for T1 on this round.
They're not getting back in, Varel. I don't think there's any way.
Still gonna try though, but no, you're just falling to your doom.
Yeah, they literally just jumped into the blender, to be honest.
Questionable decision.
the end of the day, a lot of guns donated over there to T1. LP walks away with his life, and that's about where the good news ends. To be fair, T1 do invest a run it back and a Cosmic as well as Seekers in winning that gun round. But when you're going to bankrupt the enemy team, that's well worth it.
For sure, especially when the scoreline is like this. You bring yourself closer to a tied-up number.
Yeah, I mean, T1 is well and truly in it now.
I mean, the thing that I do want to see, like you mentioned from before, get those duelists running on the side of Feral. If Zexy, Klaus start to take more proactive space, you know, like kind of what Zexy was thinking about down C, it might help.
Yeah. I mean, in that round, the C long push didn't really help them too much, because when they find themselves out of position with this comp, it's quite hard to be able to get back in. And we talked about the question of, in these comps, now that Yoru has been nerfed, where did the flashes come from? Well, I can tell you, without flashes, that A retake is very cursed.
Yeah.
You basically have to be able to fast lane your way in, find a good paranoia timing. Your Neon has to get the right entry back into the site, or it's not happening.
That's pretty much it. So, for the upcoming rounds, after Coach TK9's timeout here, I mean,
they had a nice adjustment on the attacking side, I will say. After the timeout, they saved a lot more utility in the post plants. Paranoia and relay bolt, things like that. We were talking about that in the first half. So what's the adaptation going to be on the defense? I mean, I really think they need to either get the Neon or the Jet active onto a deep info line and stack the other site. The Cypher hasn't had much impact yet. It's mostly just been LP on a shotgun, either kind of donating himself or running out of the site because there's a run it back running at him.
Yeah. Well, Zexy is saving in this round, apart from LP on the Hero Vandal, possibly to bring out an op on the upcoming.
100% that's an op in round 18.
Just to hold those info lines maybe up around A long. But for now, T1 back into it. You've got Izu on the Outlaw as well. I mean, he's going to try to farm up close to the Tour de Force.
Yep, that's a freebie onto Cinder. No smokes on the retake now for Varel and a free C site on the cards. You can see how tentative they are. Buzz goes in first, followed up by the Trailblazer. Very much not trying to get caught off guard by any cheeky off angles or shotguns.
Watch this from Munchkin as well.
He's not done buying guns. He's still deciding.
Shopping here and there. We're shopping for out points now as he crouches down. Unfortunately, does get taken out. Hero Vandal still in play. Back out towards C long where Izu's going to be the one eyeing this corner. Incites the rest of T1 to continue pushing up and Buzz, chill. He's a lot younger than you.
Hey, I mean, it's the big brother treatment. You get the tag out for Izu, as you said, getting closer and closer to a tour de force. And Zuna not quite stunned up there by Buzz, who was a little scared to be peeking it with aim like that. That's exactly why you won't want to be. And the last two players definitely going down to the spike one way or another. Izuna does very well on the exits there, earns himself a Hunter's Fury and takes every gun away from T1.
Oh my god. Despite the scoreline, I'm still fired up for Zuna.
I mean, Zuna's crazy. Great to see his potential fully showcased. He didn't have that many moments in kickoff. I mean, to be fair, Barrel didn't.
Yeah. He was the, I think biggest stat performer for the team then. So still is, which is nice to see. But upcoming round, this is what we want. Surely the op brought out. There we go.
Indeed. Op on the attacking side as well, though, and it's going to be back-to-back rounds where the op will be brought out on the attacking side because Izu's got the tour de force next round one way or another. Meteor active in the middle of the map. Nice off angle from Klaus with a trip to back him up here. It's going to be a Trailblazer into Garage.
Really breaks it. Tries to delay as much as possible, but you can't stop Buzz. Cinder will come back through, though. Just try to stop and hold. LP trying to play around the angles, but gets caught instead.
He's been trying to be so aggressive on these off angles, and time again, he's been punished by T1. Hot Hands is going to stop the scale into the smoke on spawn side here, and Meteor is up close and personal.
You can't. You got to save now.
Again, I mean, you try to retake this with an op. I just don't think it's happening. It's another round where it feels like T1 are just running a train on them.
It feels like you just got to try to read where T1 wants to end up, but they can end anywhere so fast that it makes it difficult.
Well, like, how many rounds has T1 been hitting the Cypher side of the map and had no issues? Like, that is the thing that should be the hardest thing for you to approach for T1 against this comp. You have nothing to deal with Cypher trips, really, unless you have a run it back, for example. And to be fair, one of the Cypher trips did get a kill that round in Garage. But in terms of actually holding the site, the Cypher has been terrible.
Just kill the Cypher.
Well, I feel like LP a lot of the time isn't really playing off of his setup that much. Like, traditionally, you'll have the Cypher or someone else sitting in the back of the sites. The other team attacks into you, you pop your cages, or you have a specific setup with your kill trips to play around that. Half these rounds, LP, like this round, for example, look how deep he is on an off angle. Like, he's playing in the open on the C side. That's the swing he took with the cage up on main. I don't mind that. Honestly, it's kind of Genji-esque. It's like what they used to do. They put the Viper orb up, and then you'd have Munchkin or like Foxy9, for example, playing on an off angle, and you swing Garage side. It can work for you. Unfortunately, he's been trying that approach by and large most of this game, and it hasn't worked.
Especially when it's, you know, full force of T1 running against you. Now we do have the double judge, though. Curious to see how that pays off.
I mean, they had 3 rifles brought in from that last round, so I don't mind the approach of mixing a couple shotguns in full stack on this A side.
Okay.
The rest of the map is being held by some string and some tape here.
String by the tripwire.
Yeah,
I see what you mean.
Of LP. Drone goes through a lobby and sees nothing. That is going to be the biggest false sense of security here for Varel. Do they trust their stack?
Does T1 sniff anything? I think they do.
Seems sus, that's for sure.
Hear the neon, they're like, we want none of that.
It's crazy how much Varel have rotated in this round based off nothing happening. Like, this is just mind games. There's the From the Shadows, just looking for some information, looking for anything.
You don't see anything. Now you start to piece it together. Could they be around C long? Could they be around grass, perhaps, even?
I mean, again, this is LP by himself with nothing on the site, really.
Well, he does have a judge.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that movie before.
He's up against Neon. He's trying to call it to the team, and he only hears one guy, so that should help out. The rest of the team still hovering around A site, and they're trying to slow it down as much as possible. Look up to the top of the screen. There's only 15 seconds left, and it just might have worked out. Meteor, though, stacks. They've managed to cross safely. The op shot's not connecting, but Zexy will dip back in. Let's go. On towards it still, though. Meteor will continue to plant his feet down, but as soon as the timer goes down, he kind of knows it's all done and dusted. Just down to it, trying to take those guns away, but Klaus manages to hop away scot-free.
I mean, Varel does very well to hold their nerve there. Big flake being sold. Buzz, honestly, I felt like he was an excellent salesman. I was buying into it. Varel was not buying, though. Still 3 players on the A site, despite the fact that Buzz is on C, making as much noise as possible. Smoke's thrown in that direction as well. LP cleans him up, and I think the Neural Theft does a very good job to confirm Varel's suspicions, but still, the balls to just sit 3 on A there, with all of the map pressure.
I have to imagine that's, you know, a bit of LP's work as well.
I saw a similar round to that in Challenges recently, actually.
Yeah,
it was a motive round where they worked the whole map on this map, I believe. They took like garage control, they pressured like one side of the map, and the other team just didn't rotate. And that's what that round felt like. It's like, oh, I'm coming garage, I've taken C site, please rotate, man. And the other team's like, huh?
Is it here? Is it there? That's the game sometimes, but either way now, with a scoreline this close, T1 smell a possibility and bringing it through and through. They're going to call in a timeout. Final one possible.
They have a run it back to work with. That definitely helps. Can simplify some of these attacking rounds and just give you a pretty straightforward approach.
Is that guy asleep?
Yeah.
Brother.
I think he fell asleep in the Gen G game.
And nobody woke him up.
He woke up, he's like, hang on. This is a different Korean team.
Oh my god, no way.
It's like Munchkin, Meteor.
Somebody.
It's still Gen G, right?
Somebody wake him up. And Ace is going to happen. He's gonna explode.
Well, aggression there from Klaus, traded by Munchkin. Meteor's gone down, so no run it back on the attacking side. You do have the 2 to force in play from Izu, though. He's itching for a pick. He'd love someone to peek him. So far, Varel not really giving them much. This is a cheeky off angle. I have not seen an Omen playing up here ever. Flash off the line, though, is Cinder, and under a lot of pressure. He's taken a long time to TP.
Oh, but he still gets his gun at the ready. Dips in for a third! The Hunter Spirit chiming in as well, and all of a sudden it's just Izu alone, trying to dodge those beams. Brings back out the tour de force, but he's completely surrounded. Quite worried about the flank. Zexy's just gonna toy with him as much as possible for LP to creep up front.
Who is this guy? Is this the same guy from Kickoff?
Nah, dude.
In the off-season, Cinder has gone into the hyperbolic time chamber. The amount of aim prac that this guy has done is immense.
He's got weights on his wrist.
He's taking the gloves off this game for sure.
Yeah, and when those gloves hit the ground, it's just going to cause like a huge earthquake. That's how hard he's been training.
Well, Izu scanned up by the dart, flanked by LP. Another round for Varel, back-to-back rounds on the defense, post-timeout for T1. It felt like they read that round very well, to be honest. It was 1-for-1 early on, and to be honest, if they, in the timeout, had a game plan that revolved around the run-it-back, then I'm sure they would have had to pivot in the mid-round. But there's no way that you should be really having this much problem trading out an Omen in that position.
He's shocked. He's stunned.
Yeah.
Legit. If Cinder got taken out, this round would not have gone this way.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, the spacing looks horrible there for T1, but that's kind of just a side effect of what they're playing. The Neon is 4 steps in front of the Sky, who is setting him up with the utility, and then the Astra is holding short. They're kind of in all the positions that you would expect them to be, and they're running at an Omen who's been stunned, and he's late to TP. I mean, I think 9 times out of 10, you're probably thinking, well, T1's just rolled him and won the round. But that is just some individual brilliance from Cinder.
Not much you can do about that. Cracked Koreans. Either way, though, it's going to be back-to-back timeouts. Pilski feels as though the situation's getting more dire by the second. Izu back in with an op.
This is T1's map pick, and Varel are looking to pinch it here in a moment. Starting to run out of money on this attacking side. Still do have the run it back, so if they had some kind of plan to utilize that ultimate in a round previous, I dare say they want to get it used. It's very frustrating to be in the coaching booth and not watch your players use ultimates. That's something that T1 would never do, right?
Or
they've never done that before.
Parties. Yeah.
I've never seen T1 not use their ultimates.
Right here.
Well,
Standing ahead.
Either way, you lose this, it's up to map point for Varel. T1 need to pull something out. And there they go.
I mean, bold from Klaus. I respect it. He's done that exact same wide peek in the last round. This time, not so good. Here's the run it back straight through the middle of the map, though. LP gives it a little bit of a jiggle. He's not interested. Stax is getting the plant down in the meanwhile, and T1 are digging their heels in. Buzz has been left on the back of the site.
Theoretically the correct play, but we go back into it. What's the retake gonna look like? You can't take out Buzz. Buzz actually slides up front. You make it a trade. Suddenly, Meteor comes back in to take the place of Buzz, and then we have a huge problem as he spins around, swiveled onto a tap headshot. Just Cinder outside of garage, and he's been pinned down. That's gonna be T1 up to 10 and 11.
Yeah, I think the coach of T1 has just called that timeout and said, guys, remember that play we didn't do in the round previous? Let's do that one, and let's not get caught by the Neon sliding out garage this time.
Well done.
Good stuff from Meteor. Punishes that aggression, and then just goes crazy in the middle of the map. Optimistic swing from Buzz. It's the kind of swing that you take when the round is probably already won.
Also preventing Varel from trying to set up again as well. And that has always been kind of the issue for Varel on this half, the retakes.
Guiding light up over the top. You have the Blade Storm in play here for Zexy. T1 pushed out of lobby early on. It's a big stack over A here. Paranoia was prepped in from Suicide. T1 not making any inroads on that part of the map. Lucky not to, because if they got caught by that trap play, it could have been bloody.
But we've seen this setup from Varel again before. You mentioned, you know, sticks and tape and... Okay, at least we're moving parts around now.
Yeah, playing off the trips a little bit more. There isn't a trip on front B. Once again, Trailblazer goes forward, confirms that there is a trip inside a garage. Needs to be broken by Buzz. Klaus trying with the counter spam, but not connecting, and he's stunned himself. So, that's not ideal.
It's just LP around C. Suna's not going to move. T1 still trying to bait more out towards the C site.
Yeah, they creep back into C here. LP on his lonesome with the judge on the backside of the C site. See how proactive he's going to be. I mean, it's going to be a suicide mission from him one way or another. The only question is how successful it will be.
Feels as though T1 should be able to anticipate it. They've seen him play this position again and again. So up around the cages, they suspect something around the corner. They still hop into it, though. Suicide mission complete. You walk away with 1. At the same time, T1 managed to gain control over the site. Klaus trying to toy around it, will be to slide forward, but no one is here to follow up. Cinder actually arrives. The spike is down on the ground, and you've got 10 seconds left to try to get it planted. Meanwhile, Suna out from the back garage. Cinder just to toy around with it from the shadows onto site itself. Buzz not cracking under the pressure just yet. He will hop back in across. He completes the spray transfer! Just as easy as ever, Buzz! Still ever the veteran!
I thought I only saw that in my ranked games. Zexy whiffs every single knife on the Blade Storm and is left jumping around like a goose with the classic.
Not from Zexy, no.
Anybody but him. Usually incredibly sharp on one of his signature agents of the Jet. I mean, to be fair, he did use 2 knives to the body there, so he only had so many. There it is. That's the last knife. And then he pulls out the shorty, which doesn't do much of that range.
That's a bit of panic for sure.
And I think the second player to trade him there was LP with the judge. So that's 2 players trying to run at him with shotguns.
That's why you got the transfer. Well, it's 11-11 now. Winner might take all.
Overdrive is there from Klaus. I'm surprised he hasn't given someone else the Hero Vandal because the overdrive on the Neon is a rifle in its own right. T1, how many times have they crept into a site for free here? There's a trip in play. LP playing inside of his cage once again, does deal with the Trailblazer, but caught there by the spam, by the relay bolt. It's again another unsuccessful suicide mission from the Cypher with the shotgun, and the rest of Barrel aren't doing much on the Flood either.
Yeah, this is not how you kind of want to have this round go.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, yeah, not really. Credit to T1 though. They're just simplifying, really, you know. They're taking their time, working together as a unit, sending in the Trailblazer to see what's going on. Buzz dives in on the entry, and they have Meteor to follow up if needed.
Unfortunately, sometimes that's the case, you know. Rookies, they've brought this game up this far, but up to this point, that's where you start to really feel the shakiness in the defense. They start to peak a little bit early.
Yeah.
How's the money look?
I mean,
triple judge?
Triple judge? If there was going to be any team to do it, it'd be Barrel. They love their shotguns, these guys. Klaus, once again, does have the overdrive to follow up, so he's not completely bound by the judge this round. They are backing the judges, though. Run it back is in play for Meteor. You once again have the Cosmic. If T1 walk into a site for free and put the Cosmic down against a triple judge, that's going to be it. That's going to be it.
I can see they're definitely considering that fact. And then we'll start things up. You do have a deep trip, though. And it's quickly dealt with. Oh, no, LP.
He's just getting manhandled this game.
Come on, Klaus. Surely you've got something. He pops the overdrive, and he just goes in Hail Mary fully on towards Meteor's run it back. Cinder comes in with a follow-up, and that's good enough of a stop for now.
Yes, he could definitely be on for OT here. The Cosmic has kind of just turned C-Log into a bit of a shooting gallery. Drone goes forward, confirms that T1 is still hanging around here.
Are we playing a TDM on Drift?
Yeah, 1v1 in mid. It's literally every TDM map.
Well, not for long. Back into Garage. Varel's starting to consider the fact that T1 might have rotated off elsewhere. Zexy's on an exploration mission.
He's walked down the middle of the map. Cinder once again has to stand and deliver. Klaus very close by, has the fast lane to break up the push. Whiff shot. Cinder has got to multi-frag here and he can't.
Unfortunate. It's Izu with just the headhunter, and that's possibly all it took. Now you got the trademark towards the back. Zexy's efforts have completely been thrown aside. It's just Suna, and he has to deliver, otherwise this is done.
Cloudburst starts getting past the trademark, though. RT1 going to be ready for the flank.
I think they're quite aware. Izu is even on the cards for an ace. Op shots, headhunter, and that's all he needed. Despite Sparrow's best efforts, it's now on to Zexy, the young duelist. Heavy responsibility, and it's a huge choke point as well. Izu trains it down, swaps to the headhunter. Zexy still trying. He's running out of time, though, and that's where it ends. Munchkin up 13-11. T1 complete.
Okay. Oh, what? What the hell? Wait, what happened to my camera? Oh, damn. It's fallen apart. I didn't notice that. That's not good.
But
oh, it was muted the whole time.
Not only
I didn't realize this was muted.
From Fangir, but also Setrot playing double duelist together
with
his teammate. And well, this
room's a little bit cleaner.
This seems
Still got
to
some
me
stuff
like
to
this
do.
is going to be a banger.
I reckon what I'll probably do is I will watch this first map and then I'm going to have to dip. I don't think I can watch the whole of this series, so...
A lot of the problems that they had was they were playing...
Thank you for the patience.
...antagonistic to their own style of gameplay, right?
I saw T1 won their game. That was happening. Also, they won the first map, sorry. Was their pick. Crazy attack side. Meteor popped off. Izu popped off. Happy days. Good for the VFL. Happy with that.
VCT CN
Alright,
Stage
I don't think... Yeah, I've not opened a prediction for this, so I'll do it very quickly. I'll give you 60 seconds
them to go for
if there's anyone in here.
An instant B-pop will not be the case here because they have
maybe a couple
5
minutes.
players in mid, so there will be no retaliation here. But the question is, how do AG react? And they decide to immediately just go back into
Waylay Neon on both sides.
Here, but he seems to be the bait. The problem is,
difference in agent is Initiator, Fade, and Sky.
But the spike will be
that map was something.
Look, the rolls in the first
round, it looked pretty cagey towards the end.
But it's a quick trade. He's just 1 HP as the spike gets
we got
down.
Kovac IGLing for FPX.
Eyes on Kira as well.
He's a good player. I just think him stepping into Vitality was a tough one. What's up, Dua? Yeah, the games have been okay. Games have been okay.
The side of FPX decided to go straight
Nova have potential, but it's just going to take time. And I don't know how much time they're going to get, really. Like, I don't think we'll see them at playoffs.
And they're just playing through those
unfortunately,
trying to limit the double exposure there. So very, very good effort from AG.
It's neither. It's Norwich City.
It's a mid-split contest B main.
My local football club.
Very active push and pull from them.
This jersey's from 2004. It's not Brazil. It's not Maus.
I mean, obviously, the B side would just probably not be empty. So even though it was a bit of an Aztec sacrifice with the Septum just standing there and having to take a bullet to his head, the idea of then the rest of the team going back to B led then to Setrot while 1 HP just dashing into his doom. So a great reaction off of that off of that mid pressure.
And now we're setting up in this mid.
But how are you both, Dua and Variant?
FPX loves these forces. Yeah, FPX loves this forces. It's a very Jote adjacent buy. We have a long range piece of weaponry followed by a short range piece of weaponry. For those who don't know, Jote stands for Jack of all trades buys.
Big up Norwich, indeed.
Himself. So they're very balanced in terms of a lot of their engagement.
Septum's seen this, I think.
Septum, seeming ready to brace.
It's already very good control from FPX though for an eco. AG giving them a lot of respect here.
Smoke to elapse, about 10 seconds left on that smoke, and meanwhile,
lock in 2027.
So people can actually shift
probably not. If it's open format, right? It's not partnerships. They wouldn't do it right at the start of the year.
Really don't want to rush through it, especially considering with a Bucky.
Unless it was like a huge qualifying event from every region.
And a sniper, you don't really want to just dry peek that. So they're just trying
I think the thing that people understand about 2027 so far is it will be less partner teams overall.
People on B and 2 on A.
More
and
open
yes, the
pathways.
That will confirm that nobody's on site. And while the spike will be planted, aside from that, it's going to be difficult to hold the side against 5 players with 5 rifles.
5v5 as well, post plant as CT fights on the offing.
But Septum already gets his first. Kovac is down. That's the IGL. And that is one of your guns down. That is the Outlaw. Gone.
Yeah, they're showing a lot of respect for this eco.
The gun, but you can see everyone is just corralled on site. And at this point, AG just
they are nightmare scared of this Bucky. But if it's gonna work, then
with 12 HP and a Bucky,
then it works. They don't lose a single player. Fair enough.
Single kill.
Just the plan.
They managed to get two guns into that.
The main space was pretty important there.
So yeah, on one side of the table, it's flawless for AG.
It's a good reaction to seeing them controlling mid.
FPX, silver lining, get that plant down with minimal casualties, and the amount of damage they did is, I guess, equal to chip damage. It's a bit of pennies here and there, but they got the spike down. That means that they're by.
Yeah, that's a bigger win for AllGamers than it is for FPX, honestly. Flawless, because they keep all the guns.
They actually aren't that bad.
Plant money just means heavy shields versus this Outlaw, so see what Fangear can find.
Different Viper walls here from both teams, actually. So we have that Chichu wall from FPX, the one from CT towards A side, and then we have a new innovation on that B wall that cuts along B heaven and allows you to retake from, or denies that front side fight to CT, and also that CT fight onto front side, while also giving you mid control at the same time. So very, very different innovations to the wall, and response accordingly in this mid setup.
That's why you have the double controller, so you have Omen to be more flexible, while Viper is just there to hold their ground.
Oh,
so FPX still
did he mean to mute his mic there or something? I just heard him sneeze.
Understood that that's what where they like to be.
No.
But it's not really retaliation per se. They just put off the wall and they just wait. And FPX, well, there's only just about a minute left and they have found nothing. And apart from the beaming control, they don't have anything else. Finally, the dash from Bentley in there. But apart from the Fade Horn, they will find absolutely no one. Apart from, well, it seems like
nice
here,
damage
finally,
from Fangear.
After getting a 140 onto Berlin, also dashes out. But FPX,
Septum's rotating.
At some point, you need to decide where to go.
It's like Kira's maybe panic bombing heaven a little bit. Tower.
IMGRQ feels so confident jiggling this because he knows that there is no B noise. Someone just got 140 on the side of the map and he's going to jiggle, spot it,
good info.
Shoulder, and GRQ escapes, has Judge in hand, going to get relay bolted, see if he can find something with the Judge here.
Oh.
Needs to be careful, but he gets spammed down. Unfortunately,
got in the smoke, but they just spammed him out. Timing on the flash is bad.
Oh, that's such unfortunate timing. So 3 kills already picked up by FPX, and with just Kira and Fangear left,
FPX did a good job here.
Still able to do a bit of damage, especially considering
worked the map pretty well. Got themselves a post plant. I don't know what Berlin's doing.
There, just being caught while inside the smoke, and Fangear pushes out, but has to refrag back.
John, you won't, bro. I won't be on later. Sorry.
Things are very favorable for FPX, and the favorite just keeps on ticking as Fangear left with an Outlaw in a 1v4.
Appreciate you joining over the last week. It's been fun.
I don't see a retake very likely here, but might find Ion. He does. Upgrades to a Guardian.
First kill. He has a chance to get 3 more, but he does not get a single one. Kovac taking off his head. And
I'm gonna sneeze now. I've caught the sneeze.
Full shields, or they were so low that it wouldn't have even mattered. So very lucky there for FPX.
Oh my god! I just pressed the mute button in time.
But nevertheless,
that was so close.
Convincing rifle round.
But the rounds that they're playing, I think, are just coming off of mechanical prowess alone.
Thank you.
Keep an eye out. So what the standard AG idea
is
that they're setting up their sky
close.
The A side of the map with IMGRQ and off of the Viper wall, depending on what it is, they tend to
don't know what Berlin is a good way to describe his playstyle. Can't criticize because it works most of the time. Yeah. So I've heard. So I've heard. I'm pretty sure there's a fairly notorious Berlin fan on the VLR forums.
So GRQ's playing close here, and then they just skydog into the zone to.
I think their username is like Berlin fan or whatever.
Any important spike carriers here, and I'm talking Initiator or one of the second duelists.
Does it mean something different in Mandarin? Berlin? Like, is it 2 different?
They use a Prowler in mid.
Because it's like 2 different sounds, and I know Mandarin it's about the different inflections or whatever.
FPX instead deciding to go for a bit of an
like the base of the language.
Yeah, Berlin, I think he tried to fake TP.
Or is he literally named after the city?
Trailblazer's going to get committed, it's going to spot the Viper, but that's not critical enough either.
Okay,
expect the Viper to be there.
That's one, but from the Judge, you kind of want more on defense in this situation.
Trades it out immediately, so Viper for duelist trade is rather favorable, and Spike is on site, ready to plant, and FPX...
Oh, his name is Bolin.
Berlin.
Aware that there could still
that makes plenty of sense then.
Honestly, can't blame him. But nevertheless,
Berlin
already told the side down. The paranoia will come out, but they don't expect cover to be there. After a bit of a whiff, will get traded. But Berlin is there. Even still has.
That's quite funny, himself, actually.
But in that case, Fangear decides to back off. But the problem is, if you don't deal with this soon enough, it's going to be a thorn in the side later. So they decide to just peek. But Septem just gets his head cut off, and Fangear wisely decides to just fall back.
2 good rounds in a row from FPX, finding the A site kind of
if given enough time, is rather
nice so far.
One of the side effects of dealing with the sky. you have very limited ways of actually clearing out and understanding what the picture on that A main area is, right? You either have the Trailblazer or you have the Guiding Light, but if you overcommit at the wrong time, then you have nothing for the site hold or the site retake, right? So that's why HE is suffering, yeah? They're sort of being baited out into shifting the bodies over, and as a result, they don't have the util.
Oh, wait, Kolosha is standing in for exit on Na'Vi.
You can see it completely here.
Until the visa issues are
they've sort of
solved.
matured from a 1-3-1 setup into a...
They have a little post.
0-0-5 leading towards A. Okay.
Wait, why is Sociable on there, bro? He's not on the team anymore.
Towards A, and the side of
He's already won a game on another team.
Maybe an eco strat in mind.
FPX
Change
is
up
already
the
pushing
wall.
up.
Viper runs the long way.
That's cool though. Getting one of the academy boys to stand in. That's what we want to see.
Joining him there,
That's what we want teams to do.
Rifles gone. Just GRQ left with the judge together with two of his teammates who have pistols. And yes, well, that will be a nice cleanup from Septum. The spike will be planted. And AG can do nothing about it except maybe get a couple of exit kills.
Yeah, it's kind of precarious, but I think Ion's... I don't expect Ion to actually make it to the end of this round.
When he's playing the Neon and stuff before, he should be the hard entry player.
Oh, he's looking the wrong way.
I don't...
No,
if I remember Exit, he was more of a Raze.
He's there yet, but the
Raze player.
And Septum finding Ion there. Unfortunately, he got caster cursed into oblivion. That's unlucky.
Oh, he's been playing Waylay.
That's how you know you're a real caster, but in the end it
Is
doesn't even
Filu
matter.
the Waylay
Kovac
guy?
and Setrod joining the kill feed.
Oh, sorry, the Neon
making sure
guy?
that FPX
Can he be? He's played it twice.
Wins against
his rating is good for it. But he was playing basically only Yoru before because we were in a Yoru meta.
I wonder if a timeout's coming up soon, because there's a big gap that's actually being painfully
Played
exploited
Neon
towards that
in their Breeze comp in
on
the
AG,
past.
where
That was
they're
against Heretics. They got
getting
absolutely
kills, but it is
smashed.
by luck, but the problem is they're giving up all the sight. They have a very weak sight hold here. It just seems like they're not bolstering it yet. Sending GRQ, basically maybe in response to the Viper win.
Oh, it's a leg shot. It's a leg shot from the operator. Just 120 HP, unfortunately.
Oh,
not
it's the
enough
same in
to take out
Mandarin.
Bentley. Now
Ah,
they have
okay.
the
Well, that
information,
makes
but
perfect
Berlin
sense then.
himself has an op as well, but gets taken down by Fangir. A nice peek
That's
from
what
him.
I was thinking.
And just like that, one of your smokes is already gone. And that's the shadow step as well. From the shadows, excuse me.
Holy, Fangir is mobile. No, he found that leg shot in mid, rotated all the way through CT, got onto B side, got into that line before Berlin even set up and found that kill.
Ayang is still alone on this A side. You can see JRQ is just waiting for his teammate. Kira is here, but Ayang is aware of the possibility. Meanwhile, Ayang also asking for reinforces from his side, and while the spike is here together
see.
with Kovac,
You can only
seemingly this
speak
is where they want to
Mandarin.
enter.
I mean, that's already pretty
ready
impressive.
To greet them, just like the op is ready to greet them. Unfortunately, with a shot to the chest, you will have nothing more to say in this round.
Reading it's completely different though.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's a bit of a split stack here. Problem is, I think they started towards the wrong side of the
8
map.
out of
They started
100
towards mid
marks
when
on
A
the
is
exam.
Definitively working for them. But I
8
guess
more
they don't
marks
wanna
than me.
Hit A
Congrats.
too many times and then end up in a situation where it stops working. So FPX conceding around here. Shrimp looking for potential value. Gonna rotate through sewers. I don't think he'll get there in time, but
No, it's gonna be a save anyway.
yeah.
So Shrimp, even though yes, he could do some economical damage, in this case it's not like he really needs to go for it because of the chance of like a hero rifle coming into next round. And he's just gonna fall back just barely a couple inches further and he would most likely get spotted. But otherwise, also we gotta say by FPX, there were two players that had the ult there. And it's Kovac with the Nightfall and then Berlin from the From the Shadows, and those are the two exact ones that also died before they had a chance. So a bit of mismanagement there, not even being able to use those ults and therefore having to go for the save.
Yeah, and I think it's a problem, especially when you have such complementary ultis there, to not be using them together and because like
What's happening in the other game?
Giving
T1 leading.
A bit of an
one pistol, one anti-eco. Lost the bonus.
Dashing in, so this is a no-stop, no-hold bar
I'm
fight.
assuming it's
Kovac
2-1.
take one out, and with a bit of fight, Bentley there with the double kill will make sure that the side is theirs. And with the smoke now finally fading, he will fall. Unfortunately, just awful timing for him. But Berlin Ready and waiting, biding his time, even though he's in the molly, he does not care. And Fangir, having 0 chances of finding anything with his op, is just gonna tuck in his legs and go for the save.
This is the 3rd round, I think, where Fangir has been forced to save because the round has been untenable towards the first half of a spike being down. Right, so 45 seconds of spike being down in the first 20 seconds.
Yeah, AG are brawling super early in these retakes.
Definitely value lost, I think. Not putting Fangir in spots where he's getting that early value and potentially deny value, and as he's always the last person to that site trying to clean up things. So definitely adjustment needs to be made from AG. But FPX, for the first time in a while, they were never in the lead at any point in time during their JDG game on Split, and for the first time in a while, they're leading 3-4.
Yes, and I also like the adaptation that they had, because previously the reason why they lost is due to that Fangir op, him hitting a shot onto the leg,
Kovac can play so many different agents,
and then him
so
rotating to B and catching Berlin off guard in that obvious duel.
I think
and instead they're like, okay,
Initiator, scan Initiator is his main role though, so
first making sure that he cannot be in that choke point and then just
pretty
running
good so
it down.
far.
So that's exactly what they want to do, and it seems like in this
think
case, it's going to be a bit
just
of a
missed
fake.
the stun.
Yes, they have the same idea, a bit of the same utility, but unfortunately Septem
Great
is there,
counter
and while he
utility,
will be caught out, it's just too little, too late. So while one falls, it seems to be a fake. They still have a chance to do something on A here, but unfortunately, it's going to be with one less player on the team.
Berlin's already on site all the way deep open. Nice on mid. Kovac potentially going to fight Shrimp here. Outcome is round defining as shot on a couple of shoulders if Kovac finds it.
Big win. Kovac's going the long way around.
And now you're wondering again, against this Viper Pit is going to be quite difficult. Interestingly enough, the Viper Pit being used not for the spike plant, but just for the choke point. So that's why you can see the rest of the team just funneling to the other side.
This ult could be everything.
But against this Waylay ult,
okay, only hits one actually.
Forwards. And they do really want to bide their time. They really do not want to go into this Viper Pit. At some point they have to tap the spike, and well, with the overdrive, that's a good start. The spike already tapped, and now they need to do something about it. But unfortunately, they cannot. They're just sticking. Jerky was sticking. Kovac has to do something about it.
Nice retake from AG.
Tragedy unfolding upon our very eyes. Some are called Shakespeare because that was tragic.
Completely bypasses the Viper's Pit as well. That was I think they had everything that they needed. What, 4v5? They had spike down, Viper's Pit as well, and they just couldn't get it across the line. Kovac was late playing an A main. A lot of the gun, they just gave them control of spike or site way too easily. This first kill obviously didn't really help, but this was traded out immediately. I guess it sort of balances out. I think if you're spending a Viper's Pin and you trade a Neon Overdrive, it's okay.
Kira waiting in the smoke with a shorty. Unfortunately, they still want to go through male, so that's why you can see so many there. Kira will be spotted out by the C's. But they still don't want to go into there. Obviously, behind the smoke, you have no idea what's lurking. But look at how much map they have gained, how much map control they're already basically.
Yeah, FPX have been pretty good at
most likely
taking mid most of these rounds.
In which case, well, the
it doesn't look like AG really want to fight for it, which I kind of understand. This comp
holding it
has a good attack speed, but
potentially make an attempt to set shot.
I feel like the better teams are still going to challenge you on this first fight with the Viper Orb at least.
The 2 ones that were holding B, and as we said, well, as I predicted, absolutely no chance, not even a single lick of damage onto any FPX players. And the rest of them, I mean, once again, Fangir, poor Fangir, with that op is going to have to save Kira. He already has his ult, so he doesn't need to go for this, but apparently he still wants to at least do some economical damage. Unfortunately, this will not happen. And well, this not only is a flawless round, but is there anything above a flawless? Just not losing a single point of health or armor? Well, unless Berlin just runs it down.
Yeah, we can pioneer turn. We have Jote, we might as well come up with something else, but...
well, anyway, it's not going to be the case anymore. Berlin obviously.
If AG don't win that first duel and the first wave of a fight, they are perma-forced into saving, not even retaking, because it's Fangir in this op like every single time.
The big thing is FPX has had a lot of momentum.
Reminds me a little bit of GX,
so
but obviously
asleep.
not.
They didn't look
it's not the
as
same.
confident as they are now. Is they're just sort of running over the map.
GX to VCT CN.
Definitely to be expected because they have a lot more control on the map, and their weaknesses are similar to the enemy team's weaknesses, right? They're both running the same comp archetype, and a lot of the exploitability of this comp archetype is that you have a very weak anchor job, right? You're playing for a lot of the flood retakes and
I forgot we got
finding a lot of those individual kills, but when there's too much util
Thingamy-Bob here, what's his name? Forgot him.
Right? That's a
German coach.
And both teams
used to be at Enterprise, not anymore.
Resolute in that Sentinels department. We're gonna see what this timeout I think is
not Alex. It's the other one.
A bit too late. I think if
Why can't I find it?
7-5, maybe it's good, but at the same time,
was he like temporary coach or something? Because he wasn't even listed here.
Because the goal is you at this late stage in the round, you kind of be wanting
can't find him.
Those timeouts for the second half of the game. So
it's actually lost.
See what AG's cooking. Maybe
terrible that I've actually forgotten. By the way,
the other side is going to be resolutely better or exploiting it. Yeah, but let's see what RG has been cooking in the kitchen.
That's the one.
But FPX currently in the lead, 5-4.
FPX have been very happy for going for those quick rounds. In this case,
that's the guy.
Seems like it will most likely be the
same. He was also.
The question is, AG, what
with
will
Bleed,
their response be? And while
he's played in APAC, or not played in APAC, he's coached in APAC before.
Just like that. And I mean, the timeout has done diddly squat. With the third player even just having to fall back down, and the site is completely split open. Well, they technically don't know that yet. The spike will be planted without any retaliation from AG.
And it's a bit tragic here, no? No, it's not necessarily tragic. It's a 3v5, but Fengi has the op, so 2.5 basically. As Shrimp finds 2, finds 1, and finds 1 for his buddy. 3v3.
So leads to 3v3. Yeah, as you said, the Seekers will come out and will confirm.
AG can actually retake it. I favor them,
so they know that
honestly.
Absolutely no one is on flank. Therefore,
I wouldn't mind Cetrod just popping out and
focused on this main part.
Popping out here.
Run down, but the overdrive is there to just help them.
There you
and
go.
1, 2, 3 kills from Cetrod. An easy cleanup there to make sure
that's what you were waiting for him to do
into the second half.
And that operator's going to struggle to find value. I think it's been a death knell or sort of a thorn in the side of AG's defense this entire game. You can't, the minute you have that operator in hand, it's all good and well for before the spike goes down, but after it's down and you have to actually be very mobile on your feet, you're kind of rooted, right? And the problem is it's on someone like Fangia. They should honestly give that operator to someone else who might be more supporting in terms of util.
Ibera, yo, we need your Owen up. Come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice shit. Nice kill from Kovac. Almost slipped up there.
Excuse me? Nice what?
Hero already gone, and that's the Viper pit. Viper's pit. That's the Viper wall, the toxic screen.
Nice shit, Kovac.
And AG. What do you even do with this?
That's a good question.
Very versatile.
All of the gamers should definitely beat at least 5 gamers.
Double judges or double shotgun as well, so hold for the chokes, pray that you don't have to take them.
Honestly though, as a team, they've not just got firepower. I'm starting to see some of the ideas in there as well.
So the idea
like their macro is improving, I think.
So you can actually bubble through, and then the enemy team has to re-clear all of this. So even if you're not, there, you can just leave. As Berlin's gonna find that kill on Susceptim.
Berlin, you're nasty. Going for that, even knowing
like I've been
that there are 2 players
impressed
there.
with GRQ and Shrimp as well, I think.
And it's just going to be a safe play, but Bentley, oh, that's the problem with low sense, but he still gets the kill. Unfortunately, GRQ is still here, but with the judge, as long as they don't run into him, he should have it easy. That being said, he has the
nice
try. But a nice TP from Berlin there. I love that.
High-low.
And off the cuff, high-low with an Omen TP. I've never seen that before, and Shrimp has nothing to do except give up his life.
If FPX can get 8 rounds here, it's a great half.
And then swings with his teammate who's playing deep on that far wall.
If they're gonna have to settle for 7, I don't know.
I
don't know if I feel the same way.
We spoke about it in the pre-round or in the pre-game as well. High peaks, very low valleys.
For both of these comps, it's attack-sided.
A team like FPX, right? Very, very high coordinated levels of play. When they're dialed, they're dialed.
If the protocols are there.
They put up a good show. AG struggling quite a bit on this defense side is FPX almost looking to mirror the results of their defense side against JDG.
Yes, considering that they even lost the pistol, but you can see immediately, unfortunately.
Yeah, KT. I mean, that's what they needed.
But it doesn't matter. He does not know that Settled
They needed the
right
impact from their
corner,
individuals in the last game because
it doesn't matter if he has an up or not. He seemingly just
Titan really did fumble
every
some
chance he gets.
Some rounds they shouldn't have.
5v4 in favor of FPX. The reclear is gonna go. Is gonna happen eventually. I think they reclear towards A. Yeah, here's the flash, the guiding light. Pops.
Yeah, only 4 rounds with pistol is definitely not ideal, but if they get 5, I'm kind of not hating it.
Being used by Kovac. Where is this Kovac? We haven't seen this guy
2v2.
before. So much different.
Such a big fight.
Kira is still on top of him.
Such a big one for Kira to win.
Leaves his team in a 2v1 against Young.
I think Titan looked good though. I'd have to check their group, but I could see them making playoffs if that carries on.
Pick up the spike, and with 0 infos on anything, and Shrimp being on his tail, this is a difficult round.
Alright. Playing together as 2, this is nice. Shrimp has 1 flash, and that's about
it.
it.
Most he has is the snake bites. He's gonna go for that first tap.
Oh, okay, good re-swing.
But Kira,
huge round from Kira as well.
There. It looked very dangerous, but Kira stopping
7-5 half.
At least
2 rounds. Look,
it's not the result
AG win pistol again.
The timeout, but a 5-7
that
is still
should be enough for them to take this.
For AG.
Let's see if the sort of
yeah, CN does look stronger, but I think this kind of meta suits them, being able to just shoot your way out of a lot of situations, play aggressive, play direct, not have to engage in the macro as much, but AG are definitely building up some of that theory now, more than I had seen from them previously.
Deep in the basket, equalize things in the next couple of rounds, having won the previous pistol, or if FPX is going to run away with this and start their series off.
So.
Afterburn is on fire, you know? Afterburn is igniting, rather.
And don't forget that none of these 2 teams have
I still want that
and
hat.
They both
cool
play
hat.
duelists, so the natural reaction is that the teams will both be attacker-sided. So presumably AG is going to have an easier time playing this attacker side and instead of having Fengir.
Yeah, exactly. Fengir is a great talent.
Every round with the op in his hand or having to save it.
Yeah, I think
made in EMEA, you know.
Are we going to get caught in the trap of buying an operator and the sunk cost fallacy, where as long as the operator stays alive,
little reverse sweep from the Astra spray there. I don't know what the question was, but
things go bad. Who's the opera on FPX? I can't recall. It would either be Cetron or it would be Bentley, but I think it's Cetron.
I believe he has picked up the op a couple of times, but it's like I've always seen Cetrot as a more wisey type of player because he does have an affinity for the judge, especially on, I mean, historically, Split and VCT CN judges have always been a great combo, but it's not that rare to see him with an op in his hand. Obviously, in the first round, that is going to be a bit more difficult in the pistol round, but nevertheless, you can see already a very similar thing to what happened in the first pistol round, which AG won, by the way.
Yeah,
5 players on this
FPX
side,
33% win rate on pistols. I imagine
the thing to note is since
that's
FPX
maybe
played
just
their first
related
series in
to
stage
how
1,
we've seen
their
them
pistol win rate has actually gone up, I think 5%
in the
it was
past.
25% and now 33%. So 1 in every 3 pistols they come away with on top. Is
okay.
GRQ looking to lower that stat even further.
Entry.
They're trying to, but
trade out Berlin.
With the reload, Cetrot has to do something here.
3v3, health advantage FPX, numbers on site.
They don't expect there. One more to be an FPX.
Needed to wait for Kira, I
just
think.
Leave Kira alive. The lurker in B Heaven, who has to somehow get 3 kills here.
It's a bit diabolical as Ion gets caught. That's one of those weird angles. If you're in left-handed view, you can't really see underneath there. If you're right-handed view, you can, but the issue is the way you expose is determines multiple levels of exposure. There's double exposure, triple, etc. That one's like an exposure to 4 different angles, right? Rope, main, sight, and CT all at the same time, plus the person underneath you. So Ion gets the better of him, and FPX comes away with another pistol. Lost the first one, comes back on the second one though.
Shout out also to the game Life is Strange double exposure, which is the thing that I needed to think about.
Shout out to Life is Strange, I guess.
You can see Cedra, this is what I was talking about.
FPX are in a good position now.
On the defense side, obviously, while playing Neon,
Berlin just did a TP in B main as well, so he's just seen that that's clear.
Leave you a bit more favored.
He should react and take that space if
a shotgun
if AG can get a grasp on mid here, which they can.
Being brought into this round.
Yeah, and you don't want to be. You want to be making sure that your default, especially
this round has shades of
especially against double duel, is
anti-eco
as solid
from
as possible, or you're going to pull
AG to it.
Strange reference and shoot yourself in the foot. As Kovac,
good damage.
Going to spot the Heaven Crunch is. There's a lot of FPX members here to receive this. They're going to spot the Trailblazer. Ion with Ghost in hand finds a kill.
Okay, Ion
gets dropped, picked up 2 Ghosts.
I mean that's very good.
Into the rampage, Bentley finds a kill. And Fangir,
only 3 away from the pit,
where
heading into the bonus. So
on the other side,
potential to have that up for the first gun round.
And goodbye, just like that. And
they only lose a pistol.
Sorry, I know that
so
that AG basically only
very
had one
positive
bandit
round.
and a Bucky, but still going for a 1v3 there and getting all 3 kills. I believe even the third one. Look at this. I believe he just found the last shot. Yeah, I mean like a millisecond.
T1's still winning their game.
To Fangir.
Do we have it? Where is it?
It's also a testament to the. Well, it's not even testament. It's one of those. It's the small
He's got the op out on attack side.
Before those initial trades started coming in. Ion got that first kill, maybe had half a second before the next one, and then half a second before the third before you died. You know, you shouldn't be losing 3 bodies before you lock in those timings for that actually very contentious swing.
Let's see if FPX can hold their nerve or if they're going to bottle this.
AG kind of struggling here on a.
It's a nice bonus.
They do have the depth. They have done these long runs, and
the majority of AG are going to get killed by the Outlaw.
The series outright, so.
As well, if they want to go back to A, they've still got Kira on A.
Or this map is this round, because this is a very important one. You really, really don't want to lose this bonus, and it's looking dangerous. I mean, once again, the why do I keep calling it the Jode buy? I honestly, I don't want it to catch on. I don't want it to be connected to me.
I'm the Joter.
Oh no, please don't.
Oh no.
The duel
anyway,
of Ion and Cetrod.
Serious faces on.
Okay, Cetrod.
Let's be careful there, getting caught off. But Cetrod, what are you kidding me?
That's unbelievable.
Blink and you miss it. 3.
I'm very surprised they didn't trade him there.
In just about 2 seconds or so.
And last 2 players are both 125, so.
Suddenly wondering where the entire team has gone.
Kovac spotted that as well.
Bentley's going to absolutely roll them. They're looking to save too.
And it's an easy cleanup. No chance, unfortunately, to get the Vandal. Last time I checked, Fate does not have any way to dash. But Kira...
Rifle saved? I mean, it's good that he does. They're broke. They're so broke.
Last time I checked, with 4 seconds left, Kira can do absolutely nothing except just hope to save this rifle.
3 rounds needed. Next one should be...
And this is what I was talking about, losing the bonus.
Should be easy unless they just give this rifle to Fangir. He dives straight in and it just gives them a round. That could happen. That always tends to be the win condition for these guys.
That is...
What's up now?
It irks me, right? Like,
yeah,
Neon's going in first, right? But
DRG and Nova was such a quick game.
If you're being
DRG were genuinely just running it down on their defense on Haven.
Properly, right? But they're being a bit
sometimes it worked. I mean, it usually worked, at least at the start, but then they just overheat.
And the problem is
Nova knew what they were doing and just couldn't counter it.
Punishing these small lacks of optimization.
Oh, the stream title. I didn't change it on Twitch. Thanks for spotting that.
Look at FPX being so proactive. Taking a page out of AG's strat
Good
book
spot.
And pushing out of B. You can see Cetrod just waiting. He doesn't even need to push any further because it's just a great angle with the judge. Bentley will get caught, and it's a good trade there, but not before he gets one. Go back though. Even with rope inaccuracy, it doesn't matter. He still gets the kill, and that's the Neon completely shut down, and well, presumably the Omen as well. To be fair, no one expects there to be a Neon there.
This judge is a scourge on humanity.
Oh, and Kira.
Nice timing.
Kira looking at the wrong way.
Why is Kira... Kira's 700 credits because he saved,
yes,
right?
He has the recharge flash. He doesn't even get the one, I believe. No, unfortunately.
Yeah, money's gonna look a little interesting on this next one.
Not leaving any space for AG to get a single round.
From a timeout perspective, I think they should call a timeout now. But while it's relevant, the reason why, for people who are wondering, the reason why a coach oftentimes, or at least why I suspect a coach might take so long to timeout, especially when it's 5-11, is oftentimes we don't really have insights into what the comms in the team are, right? So potentially the timeout would be to fix a problem, but from IGL side or from player side, they're actively fixing the problem as individuals, right?
Oh. We good? What's happening?
It's gotten to a point where you can't let them fix the problems by themselves anymore because they only have, as Sliggy would say, 2 more chances before the entire round explodes on themselves. So that's why the timeout was very, very late. That's why we have an 11-5 timeout. The argument should have been that the timeout should have happened at bonus when the score is closer to 5-9 and there was a 4-round deficit. But there is like reasons why the coach wouldn't call such an early timeout, and it's oftentimes just because of player agency, player understanding, and player problem solving. You don't want to disrupt it's like bad karma as like a coach in any kind of sports to be disrupting a player's level of independence and understanding of the game, just because you think that they can't get to the assumption, right? It's a level of trust between player and coach. But let's see if AG makes the adjustment. They've been given a couple of rounds to make the adjustment. If you were AG's coach, what is the adjustment you'd want to see here?
Well, that's a very good question, but it seems like we will get the answer here with AG already pulling out, and Bentley just not waiting enough for the stun to come out. And while yes, it is a trade, it seems like, frankly, Bentley has already found more value with the op than Fangir has ever had the chance to.
Yeah, it's a big opening kill. They've still got Kira on A trying to work the map, but this is a recall. It's so smart. It's really nicely set up from Cetrod. He knows Fangir's never going to stick that dash, so
Kovac alone on the safe side.
Just get stuck in.
It seems like Kira will just call
pretty early 4v3.
But Kovac has been looking great so far, especially
I say early, it's been 45 seconds, but here we are.
He's one guy who, even though while IGLing, manages to match MVP, or excuse me, team MVP a couple of times, even in their loss against JDG. So him being here, still quite a bit dangerous.
Yeah, positioned in a really powerful position. He has basically a very deep.
I mean, that's the thing. If Kovac is calling to his teammates still in English and he can't like do loads of micro because of his comms, ooh.
Yeah, I think he gets found by Kira.
What's happened?
So the heaven player of all people
just falling apart. If he's not micromanaging, then he can focus on his own performance way more.
In favor of FPX, it's the 3v2 in favor of AG, and Berlin and Cetrod. While he does have the overdrive, maybe he might just want to stick with the judge.
Interesting, Mihal. Thanks for sharing.
It's a 3v2. Cetrod and Berlin are kind of even. Oh, Andrew keeps setting up in this high low.
Oh, great stun. Oh, it's a sensational stun. Low HP though.
And Kira needs to do something here.
Berlin has to win the fight.
But it's being stuck, and he does not have a single chance to even get the kill. FPX, how did you manage to do this?
A 2v3. I think that's the map done, everybody.
Somehow winning this map, this round, and getting them to map point.
Yeah, that relay bolt is massive. I don't know if he did that instinctively or if he just did that based off of a preconceived idea, but that relay bolt finds 2. Bentley with his first blood here. And Cetrod playing off of that refract timing made a massive difference. But Kira, I think, playing way too far, way too disciplined when the spike wasn't really
match point.
There's a bit of a disconnect.
They have not lost a defender-sided round yet. AG have money, but
AG just having disconnects across the board and how they need to play versus how they want to play.
Kira's the only one going positive right now.
How they are playing, right?
And nobody clearing this?
Takes an outlaw shot and gets
still haven't cleared it.
That's the problem now. You still haven't cleared
anything. Nice hold.
And it's the beginning of
they know where Fangir's got off to.
Poor Fangir. Well, stop me if you heard this one before. stuck in a 1v5, has to somehow try to salvage anything.
Oh,
he gets 1-2-1, but
nice
nothing
try.
more.
Nice try.
13-5.
There
What
you go.
a statement from FPX, winning the first map. Well, incredibly
FPX
convincing.
winning the first map.
Yeah, and it's a good look from FPX coming off of what is arguably a very difficult series against JDG. To start off this hot, I think the adjustment that they made swapping the fade to the sky.
Like I said, I was only going to watch the first map, so I'm going to wrap it up here so I have plenty of time before I go to the football. I'm pretty sure you're tuning in. I don't know when the next one's going to be. Probably not over the weekend. Probably when is China? Is it Monday? They're literally playing all the time. Let me check the schedule. Matches Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday. So not Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I mean that's they have only Mondays off, and they will be done by the 19th.
Last time I checked, neither of these teams.
Oh no, this is just the group stage.
So they're just gonna
no schedule for playoffs yet.
Or
nothing on VLR anyway.
AG, they still have quite a lot of problem solving to do.
Alright then. Well, it's been a pleasure. I'm going to go raid Project Horizon because they raided me the other day. And I want to give them their viewers back, obviously. Yeah, thanks everyone for following along. Discord's there as always. As well as the rest of the socials. If you want to get stuck in, probably post some shorts or something during the weekend if I have time. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. And I'll catch